Ooh. Oh, Snake Zeus is behind my chat box. Do something about that. Here. There we go. Now Sue Snake is in front. Okay. Alright, I think that works out. Hopefully the weather doesn't get any worse. It's kinda cute. Okay. Hydration real quick. Let's go, Tyr. Gotta question some peoples, I guess. Understood. I hope volumes are okay. Please don't get any worse weather. Oh. Who's that? What's this? I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. Who's this? Is this from when we were kids?
今何か言ったか?
Huh? No, I didn't say anything.
お前。いや、なんでもない。
What do you know? Huh, Tyr? Stopping yourself just makes me more curious.
お前に言われたくない。いいか、もう一度言っておくぞ。カーニバルにおいて当事者となるのはサクリファイスであって俺たちじゃない。俺たち異端審問官がやるべきことはメンブルムにボロを出させることだ。議論を活発化させるとともに裁判を正しい方向へと導く。魔女に悟られないようにな。
Encourage discussion while gently urging the trial in the right direction. While keeping the witch none the wiser. Can we really accomplish this? I understand in theory, but it sounds difficult in practice. Just finding out who the culprit is sounds so much easier by comparison. So what exactly do we need to do?
2つのことに留意しろ。まず1つはサクリファイスの人柄を見ること。人は弱点を突かれた時に本性が出るだろ。
Okay.
おだてに弱いなら ベタ褒めしてボロを出させる。脅しに弱いと分かれば多少強引な手を使ってでも追い詰める。動揺を誘うには何が有効なのかを見極めるんだ。
This sounds like a job that I am probably not going to be very good at.
次に議題だ。裁判中にうまい酒の話なんかしても無意味だろ。何について議論すれば真実にたどり着くかよく考えるんだ。例えば目撃者について。目撃者は本当にクライオスがルーシェン殿下を殺すところを見たのか、議論される必要がある。つか証人として裁判に引っ張り出したいくらいだ。
Yeah, I'm really scared about the weather. Hopefully things work. Topic obtained. So I have two goals for this investigation. I need to better understand the sacrificia, and I need to consider items of discussion that will lead us to the truth. Can we meet up with the witness?
教会内で尋問中だそうだ。こちらに渡すように働きかけているが、まだ返答はない。
Nope, weather's not sounding so good.
19時には一度教会に立ち寄るつもりだ。サクリファイスの事情聴取はそれまでには終わらせておきたい。
Okay. It's 1 o'clock. Considering travel, we only have about 5 hours to investigate.
で、誰から行くよ。
Shall we just go down the line? You will need to collect useful information about the trial before the trial begins. Use the time you have to question the sacrificia about the murder. Information obtained during the investigation can be checked from the menu at any time. Clue. Not all locations can be visited in the time allowed. Oh, what? Really? I lose locations based on time? You will lose a specified amount of time for each location visited. Continue your investigation until the witch trial begins at midnight. Oh, 11 hours. Damn, there's a timer. Yeah, hi sis. You look cute on my head. I'll put you on my head. I hope you like it there. I'm very scared about the weather. I'm hoping it holds out. I'm trying to figure out how to do this trial thing. Seems like an Ace Attorney type part of the game. Never mind a sermon. The Cardinal's impassioned appeal to art. Yeah. 5 hours until the trial. Time required 1 hour. Article details. Investigation. Youthful Noble's Cry of Love. I mean, I've read all the articles, technically. Never required, whenever required. Those who love Prince Lucian. King's shocking proclamation. Did you kill Lucian? Young Knight's earnest affection. I don't know who to freaking question. Might not rain just yet, but like, I don't know, the thunder rumbles scare me. Hopefully that's all it is. And investigation, switch articles. Choose which article you will investigate. I think this might be the most sus one to me, so I'm just gonna... Oh wait, what happens when I click article details? That just goes to the article? Yeah, I've technically already read the article, so... We're on Tear's route, by the way, Sus, if you're sticking around. I guess we're dating Uchiha Sasuke. Probably. I don't really know how this thing works. The route seems to be like locked for certain guys, I think, so... I don't know, may have to complete a 1 or 2 routes before the other guys open up. Investigate this article? Yep. Is this the church? Whoa.
初めて来たのか?
Yes. The stained glass window is beautiful. I've seen prettier. What?
取り扱いには気をつけなさい。歴史的に価値のあるものも少なくありませんからね。
Yeah,
モナ
okay.
ハン枢機卿、こちらの彫刻はいかがいたしましょう。これは良い品です。取り壊す前に本教会に移しましょう。
Demolition? We're demolishing stuff? What's going on?
なんだ、キャソロックが入ったのか。
いえ、モナハン枢機卿のお話を伺いに参りました。
なんだと。まさかこの私をメンブルムだと疑っているのではないだろうな。
There goes Thunder again. I mean, you are a suspect. You've got the red chains around your neck. You are one of 5 suspects. No, I'm not gonna leave any stone unturned, you know? Of course I do. We know nothing of the truth. Everyone is suspicious in equal measure. But I definitely shouldn't say anything of the sort. I'm not here to hit him with complaints. Yeah, that's... We want him to comply. At least in the investigation. I think back on everything Inquisitor Lister told me. I must understand his personality and find topics of discussion that can lead us to the truth. What should I talk about to better understand Cardinal Monaghan? How about art?
モナハン枢機卿、新聞にあなたの記事が載っていましたよ。なんでも絵画がお好きだとか。
Okay, he's bringing up the art right off the bat. Also, I don't know why I keep hearing this little crackling sound. I don't know where it's coming from. Is it the BGM? What the heck? What happens if I soften the game audio? Do I still hear the crackling? Nope. Don't really hear much crackling. Okay, so it's probably the game. I think it's the game. Well, hopefully it's not too annoying. Yeah, kinda. Well, at least you get to be my stream companion for the day while I have you on my head. Your snake form is accompanying me while you're on chat.
お前の実家にも絵画の1枚や2枚あるんじゃないのか？
Do I? I don't know. Of course, we've actually a portrait of Evelina, my mother, hanging in the... my stepmother, hanging in the main room. I believe the painter was...
メイルディアスだろ。あの伝説の肖像画がミンズル家にあるのか。
Yeah, Male is suspicious because we now know after yesterday's stream that he is the Witch of Ruin, the big bad. Kind of like masquerading as an artist, maybe? I don't really know if he's masquerading as one or the other, but yeah. I only ever saw it in passing when I lived at the manor, so I don't actually remember the artist, but let's go with it. That sounds right. It's a beautiful painting, and it only makes things more sus. And that certainly isn't a lie. That portrait manages to capture her once-in-a-century beauty so thoroughly that I momentarily forgot my hatred for her when I first saw it.
おお、やはりそうなのか。さすがメイルディアス。エベリーナ様の美しさは彼でなければ描くことはできまい。
それほどまでに
Yeah, pretty
優
much,
れ
Zeus.
た画家なのですか？
優れたどころではない。彼は天才だ。彼はゴキブリですら美術作品に昇華させてしまうのだから。
Okay, so this guy really puts Male the artist on a pedestal here. Considering who Male is, this is kind of suspicious. At least I think. Cockroach. Though I'm sure he wants to impress on him, this artist's talents, I wish he would have used any other example.
リンゼル家のお嬢さん、あなたは幸せですな。エベリーナ様の肖像画を日常的に鑑賞できるのだから。
I left the house, so no thank
と
you.
いうか、エベリーナ様本人に会えるのだから、それほどありがたみがないのでは？
何をバカなことを。生きている女性は朽ちていくだけだが、絵は永遠にその美しさをとどめておけるのだぞ。
Dorian Gray might think otherwise.
確かメイル・ディアスがエベリーナ様を描いたのは15年前だったはずだ。となるとエベリーナ様は25歳か。 その頃にはすでに1回目の結婚をされていたはず。
Yeah, that's still sus. Why did she leave her former husband and married my dad in this game?
10代の乙女であった頃のエベリーナ様であればもっと価値があっただろうに。まったくもったいない。それでもまあ40代の今よりはずっといいだろう。
I don't like this guy. Tell me how you really feel. Interesting. Art is what gets Cardinal Monaghan talking. Maybe I can use his fondness for male deals as art.
噂では随分な変わり者と聞くが、天才とはそういうものだろう。はあ、彼のパトロンになりたい。そして私の望む絵を描いてほしい。
What would a perfect painting in your eyes be?
せっかく数奇境まで上り詰めたのに、本当に望むものは手に入らない。私につてさえあれば。
Okay, what are your deepest desires, sir? I may be able to put you in contact with Master Diaz.
なんだと。
Okay. Well, my mother is the sister of the king. I should be able to meet the court painter. Also, he technically came to me claiming that he was my brother. Which was a planted memory, I guess. Which is a bluff, of course. We don't have that kind of mother-daughter relationship, but I want to have an in with the Cardinal. Tenuous as it may be. The Cardinal's words hold enough sway that Vice Commander Crius wound up tortured before the trial. I need a way to shut him up in the worst-case scenario.
本当にメールディアスに合わせてくれるのか。
I can't promise you anything except my best efforts to do so.
おお、ぜひ頼む。彼に会うためならいくらでも払うぞ。
Okay, this sounds promising. The Cardinal jumps on my bait, and I do everything I can to keep my grin an internal one. I don't want money. We must resolve this situation as soon as possible if I'm to introduce you to the court painter. We must end this tonight. And to do that, I would ask for your help. In your opinion, what do you need to capture the membrum? What do we need to capture the
そう
membrum?
いうことなら私は得意だぞ。推理小説を愛読してるんでね。まずは殿下が殺害された状況を精査するところから始めるべきだろう。
I mean, technically, we were just there. We were at the scene of the crime. And okay, he reads mystery novels.
そして次に目撃証言だ。目撃者の有無によって事件の難易度は変わる。
Yeah, that's what we're here for. We're gathering your witness. Oh, wait, no. You're not a witness, sorry. We need to get the witness account. We have a document about the witness account, but we've not met the witness. I understand your reasons for suspecting the vice commander, but I must wonder if a single witness account is enough to sway the masses.
それはその通りだ。だから私はクライオス・キャソロックへの尋問を命じたのだ。奴が自白すれば全てが丸く収まる。
What was he even doing there?
すべてというのは13年前のことも含めてですか？
Oh, what happened 13 years ago? 13 years ago?
なぜお前がそれを？キャソロックが喋ったのか？
Music's picking up.
いいか、その件については絶対に口外するな。ただの誤解なのだから。
That's it. We finish our questioning of Cardinal Monaghan and leave the church. I didn't even get to choose any questions, so I guess it doesn't work that way? Okay. How's this work then?
お前、なかなかやるな。
I wish I believed that.
メールなんとかって画家、裁判中あのジジイが暴走した時に使えるな。
Dude, that's your boss. The Cardinal's sort of like your boss. He just calls him an old fart.
立場上、数奇境を抑えることは俺には無理だった。お前がやってくれて助かったよ。
You're welcome. I can't believe Inquisitor Lister is actually praising me. He doesn't strike me as the type to praise his subordinates. The sudden praise, then, makes me feel so awkward and embarrassed that I look away. The credit goes to you, Inquisitor. This all happened because you brought up the article in the tabloid. I mean, he brought up something interesting as well, the whole 13 years ago thing.
そうだな。俺が優秀なおかげだ。
Damn. Why does this remind me of Moon? Moon, I'm perfect. This guy, I am talented.
なんだ何がおかしい
You don't need to know, Tyril. Nothing at all. So, what is this about an incident 13 years ago? Did something happen between the Cardinal and the Vice Commander?
口外するなって命令聞いてただろ
Oh, you're actually gonna stick to that,
教
okay.
会とクライオスの間には深い溝があるそのことだけ頭に入れとけばいい
Okay. He's not the one... Okay, no. He's not the one whose family was a clergy. Okay, one more thing. I may have heard this wrong, but I feel like I heard the Cardinal mention something about a demolition.
聞き違いでも気のせいでもねえよあの教会が気に入ったなら今のうちに通っとけ
The church is gonna be demolished, and I don't know why. But it's such a pretty church. Why tear it down?
老朽化だとよ2、3年前に嵐が来たことがあったろあの時ステンドグラスの一部にひびが入ったらしい
Okay.
修繕自体は大したことなかったが今後あれ以上の規模の大嵐が来たら全壊する恐れがある市民に危険が及ぶってことで取り壊しが決定した
Okay. So there's an actual reason behind it. If that's the case, then I suppose I'll just have to accept it.
お偉いさんってのはやましいことがあるときほど理由付けがうまくなるものだ
Oh, there's something more to this. Huh?
ほらほら次行くぞ次
Okay, so there's another reason they want to tear down that church.
今の枢機卿と異端審問官の会話、絵の話ばっかりだったな。この事件を解決する気はないのだろうか。
I mean, he should. He's a suspect. First impression. A text from my brother. Just give me a second to reply to this. Okay. I may have to end stream around 11ish. Sad. I was hoping to go till 12 maybe, but oh well. Not everything is in my favor. The endurance now look less favorably on Rick Monaghan. Okay. So, opinion of him? It's not that great, I guess. Switch articles. Let's go to... Got 5 hours. We can go through every last one of them. I guess this is just a learning trial thing. Just do everybody in order. I've already read this. Why did I click that? Start the investigation. Yes. I've returned to the cellar to talk with the Vice Commander. He's been removed from his shackles, and he looks far better now than he did before.
Yeah. Tyrilにいじめられてないか?
He's okay. He's fun. I just hope you're fine. Vice Commander Krius, how are your injuries?
なんともないよ。
ありえない。ティレル様の拷問を受けた後にヘラヘラしているなんて。この男、本当に人間なのか？
You must be a pretty strong dude, I guess. He's like, damn, I should have tortured you more.
俺も今夜の裁判に備えて捜査を始めたいんだが、一体いつになったら解放してもらえるんだ？
モナハン枢機卿から裁判まで拘束を解いてはならないとの命が出ている。
Why? That places him at far too unfair a disadvantage.
モナハン枢機卿だけではなく、枢機卿全員の欠番が押された令状だ。何人たりとも逆らうことはできない。
Damn. Why are they so sure he's the one? Or I know they're trying to pin this on him, but why are they trying to? Why him? I don't get it. All 7 Cardinals. Why go that far?
随分と嫌われたものだな。暇だろ？退屈しのぎに尋問してやろう。
Okay, so he's got a pretty sketchy relationship with the church as it is. Krios over here, that is. So Krios has a sketchy relationship with the church, but that still doesn't excuse why the Cardinals are all like against him and why they're so sure that it's him. Or at least they're trying to pin it on him.
もう十分話はしたと思うんだけどな。
まだ俺の部下の尋問は受けてないだろ？
that freaking face. I'm sorry, sir, but will you allow me to ask you some questions as well?
ああ、もちろんだと思う。
もちろんだと。First, I'd like to ask about the witness. Do you have any idea why someone would claim they saw you strike Prince Lucian down?
ないな。昨日の夜は自宅でおとなしくしていた。
Can anyone vouch for this?
いや、一人だったよ。
Damn.
本当は一睡もするつもりはなかったんだが、気がつくと朝になっていた。睡魔には強い方だと思っていたんだが。
Someone may have like drugged you or like made you fall asleep with a spell or something.
でもそれはおかしいことじゃないんだろう。メンブルムが罪を犯すとき、すべてのものは深い眠りにつくと言ったな。
Oh. Okay. Is that true?
ああ、50年前に起きたメンブルム事件ではそうだった。国中の者が眠りの魔法にかけられたと記録に残っている。
Okay, a sleeping spell, so this isn't odd. 50 years ago, though. Then isn't our witness account suspicious? Not even our witness should have been able to escape a magical sleep.
50年前と同じ魔女かどうかわからないというのがモナハン枢機卿の論だ。もし違う魔女なら眠りの魔法を使ってこない可能性があると、そういうことらしい。
A different witch. This is confusing me. That's certainly not a chance we can ignore. We've no idea what 50 years means to a witch compared to us humans.
そう言われたら反論のしようがないな。目撃者は司祭だと言うし、偽りを述べているとは民衆は思わないだろう。
It all comes down to the citizens' perceptions. It's terrifying to think this trial will come down to something so fickle.
他、まだ聞くことあるだろ。いい機会だ。クライオスの弱点を聞き出せ。後々使えるようにな。
Does Vice Commander Krios actually have any weaknesses so she doesn't know? Okay. Ow.
お前はバカか？バカなのか？バカなんだな。
Hey.
おいおいティレル、俺の可愛い部下に手を挙げるのはやめてくれないか？
Damn, he just hit me and I don't even know where.
今は異端審問会所属だ。うちの教育方針は飴1割、ムチ9割だから、このくらいなんでもない。
10% carrot, 90% stick. Wow. The Vice Commander is perfect. He has no weakness to speak of. Damn, she really is,
体臭がきついとか、いびきがうるさいとか、女にモテないとか、部下に嫌われてるとか、ケチとか、器が小さいとか、一つくらいあるだろうが。
I How am I supposed to know any of that? He's not bald, he's not scrawny, I don't know how he smells, and I don't know anything about him snoring. What the heck? None whatsoever. Why is she so short? Why? What's going on here? Wow, why does he react like that? Just because this guy doesn't have a weakness? Ugh. Though we continue our questioning for some time after that, I ultimately cannot figure out the Vice Commander's weak point. I intend to shift the conversation to our investigation and share what we've learned with him. But the Cardinal shows up soon afterward and chases us out. Why is the church so hostile toward Vice Commander Creus? I wish I thought to ask.
あのティレル様を手玉に取れるなんて。クライオス・キャソロック。噂にたがわずすごい男なんだな。この人の真似したら、俺もちょっとはモテるようになるかな。
He's got a better impression. Okay. The Inquisitors now look more favorably on Creus. Right, I've got 3 hours and 3 more people to investigate. I'm gonna go with this guy next, but as I start this, I definitely want to use the bathroom, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a bathroom break real quick.
ティレル様、捜査お疲れ様です。
And be right back. Okay, I return from my longer than expected bathroom break with a cat in my room. you doing? Orange boy. Okay. Let's hope. Let's hope my kitty doesn't disturb me in any ways. Let's go.
サミー・ティペットはどこにいる？
Okay, if this is character, I don't know.
サミー君、おいで。
Aw. It looks like a kid who, what, lives on the streets? Oh wait, right. He's from the orphanage, I think.
異端審問官が子供をいじめてるわ。ひどいわね。
We're not teasing him, we're questioning him.
騎士を呼んできた方がいいんじゃないか？
Just gotta ask you some questions, kid. I'm sorry, but you have the chains around your neck. Allow me to question him, Inquisitor Lister. Hello, Sammy. Do you mind if we talk a bit about Prince Lucien?
お姉ちゃんたちもルーシェン様のお友達なの？
He was my childhood friend. Yes, I suppose. I apparently played with him when I was much younger.
はずってなんだ？
It all happened so long ago, I don't really remember much. If you include the time spent before I used Fatal Rewind, it's close to 20 years at this point. Ah, right. And even then, I'd all but forgotten it before that point. I put a tight lid on my memories of happiness.
僕もね、ルーシェン様と鬼ごっこしたり、かくれんぼして遊んだんだよ。
Oh, you played with the prince? Okay, kid.
ねえ、お姉ちゃんたちは何の遊びが好き？
I like practicing my archery skills. That's not a game.
それ遊びなの？
拷問。
That's not a game for sure. Oh. A gust whirls through the area, knocking over a signboard in the process. What? It doesn't appear to be broken, nor was anyone injured. It all ends with a passerby riding the board. Let's continue where we left off. Sammy. Sammy? Uh-oh. What's going on? What's going on? Sammy's tiny body shakes violently and his complexion pales. Is someone trying to kill the kid? Are you okay? Do you feel sick?
今の大きい音は先生が怒ったの？
Sensei? No, that was just the sound of a signboard falling over.
なんだ、よかった。
Sounds kind of weird. He smiles with relief. Children cycle through their emotions quite quickly, but this change strikes me as odd. It strikes me as odd too, and plus the music. This principal, do you meet of your school?
孤児院の先生だよ。
Are you being abused at this orphanage?
サミー、何やってるの？今日はあなたも食事当番でしょ？
That is no longer just a question.
はい。ごめんね。もう行かなくちゃ。
Sammy, are you okay?
ヒステリックなババアだな。
先生は何も悪くないの。僕がルール違反したせいで怒らせちゃった。
Female. What if this female is responsible for what happened to Lucien? I mean, if you're confessing to someone... And Lucien donates and plays with the kids of the orphanage, right? Maybe... So, they must know each other well enough, right?
だったらしょうがないな。ルールは守るものだ。
Rich, coming from a guy that sold info to a tabloid.
僕、ルーシェン様になりたかったんだ。でも、ダメだった。
最後のはどういう意味だ？
I have no clue, but the kid is sus. More sus than I expected him to be. I'm sure he just misspoke. He wanted to be like Prince Lucien. No. No, I don't think that's a misspeaking thing. Okay, I'm very suspicious of the kid now.
普通に考えればそうだな。
Oh, Lix, Hi, and thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day all together. I can't help but see myself in Sammy's emaciated form. It brings back memories of my suffering at my family's hands. I can only hope I'm jumping to baseless conclusions. I don't think so. Not this time.
おいお前、今日一日サミー・ティペットについていて何か気づいたことはなかったか？
それが異端審問官が怖いのか、私の人相が悪いせいか、一度も口を聞いてくれませんでした。
それはどうでもいい。今夜の裁判について理解はさせられたか？
I hope he understands. I don't even know how old this kid is, but he could lose his life. Oh wait, no, they probably reveal his age in the clues section, the information section, but I totally forgot how old he is.
説明はしたんですが、理解してもらえたかどうかはわかりません。とても怯えられているので。あ、制服脱いだら変わりますかね。
人相が悪いから同じだろ。
着ぐるみでも借りてこようかな。
着ぐるみ？
どんな手を使ってもいいから話だけはしといてやれ。裁判中は大人はみんな敵に回るんだから。
That's really, really sad, but I mean, part of this, it's gonna happen. Gotta have your game face on, kid.
は、では着ぐるみを借りてまいります。
Good luck, clumsy inquisitor. You're quite kind, Inquisitor Lister. Not everyone would be so considerate of a child in circumstances like these. Even I was aware there was a child among the sacrificia, but I hadn't truly thought about it. I mean, I thought about it, but yeah, I mean, I didn't really think that much about it. I just noticed that he was a child.
お前と俺じゃ頭の出来が違うんだよ。
Too right.
真面目に返すなよ。そして尊敬の目で見るな、気色悪い。
Why not? Why don't you like it, huh? Inquisitor Lister all but runs away. He told me I was sickening. I thought he enjoyed being praised. But I must have gotten it wrong. I think he's just embarrassed. Probably. Anyway, why did Prince Lucian begin visiting this orphanage? Now that is a good question I didn't even think about. Okay, 2 hours, 2 more witnesses to go. Yeah, Kit turned out to be way more, suspicious than I thought. Is there a way for me to view his... Guess not. Just want to look at his article details if it says his age. Oh, he's 8. Okay. Let's go to the our so-called ex-fiancé. Fiancé from the first prologue timeline. Let's question him. Shouldn't have any relationship whatsoever in this timeline, so he shouldn't know me or anything.
公僕がそんな怒殺すような目で王女を見るんじゃない。
Can't help it, man. A lot of bad memories from a different lifetime. I apologize.
お前、貴族だろ？まさか王族に恨みがあるなんて言わないよな。
What? You love to. I'm just getting distracted by my cat's bell. I won't. I'm just nervous. When else would I ever question a prince of all people?
お前の母親は現王の妹君だろう。つまり、殿下とはいとこ同士。緊張することなんかあるか？
Are we really gonna go through this? No, we're not. Evelina is my father's second wife. We've no blood relation.
そういえばそうだったな。まあ、誰が相手でもやることは他のやつと変わらない。行くぞ。
異端審問官か。近づいてはならんぞ。魔女の蛇が移ってしまうやもしれぬ。
That is not how this works, sir. But okay. Inquisitors are hated even within these walls. The very idea that we could infect them with a witch's curse is absurd. Yet Inquisitor Lister doesn't seem the least bothered. Maybe it gets people away. Maybe he likes that.
コンラッド殿下への面会。
Rain? Is it raining on your end? I still hear like some thunder, but I don't hear any rain.
もしかしてあなたはバラ騎士様？先日の武術大会で優勝されたバラ騎士様ですよね。
Is that a title the people have bestowed upon me? The Rose Knight, the Crimson Clad Knight who reigned victor.
またコンラッド殿下に招待されたんでしょ？殿下は先日と同じ会場にいらっしゃいますよ。
Fugi's being weird. Okay. That might mean it might rain here soon. I hope it isn't heavy. If it's not too heavy, I don't have to go and switch this entire thing off, but oof, I hope it isn't heavy. I see, thank you.
なんだバラ騎士って。
I don't know, Tyril. This is the first time I'm hearing about the so-called Rose Knight thing. I have no clue.
ま、これでコンラッド殿下にお目にかかることができる。お前もそこそこ役に立つな。
Well, good. I'm glad I'm useful. It's any and every citizen's duty to respond to questioning.
当然。どんなに嫌がろうが命令には従ってもらう。逆らえば投獄するぞって言えば一発だな。で、異端審問官への心証は悪化する。
That's understandable if you're gonna abuse your power like that, sir. I say the problem lies more with your phrasing.
力で押さえつけなければ、異端審問官に協力はおろか近づくことさえしない。
I don't think that's helping your image, though.
自分が魔女だと疑われることを恐れてるんだ。
Just intimidating people with your rank. Oh, Mafugi.
民衆が魔女の還元に飲まれずに済むよう恐怖心を植え付ける。それが正しい異端審問官の姿だ。
Hey, I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job. If it's working, it's working. I don't know if it is, but whatever, Tyril. He neither has his usual cynical tone nor his mocking smile. When I look at his earnest gaze, I feel as though I'm finally getting a glimpse into his heart. An Inquisitor should inspire fear. He truly believes that? Oh, we get some music at last. A great number of nobles are gathered in the ballroom. The easy laughter and graceful dances are no different than what you would find at any ordinary party. Wait, is the party from the other night still ongoing? The heck? Can they seriously enjoy themselves now when their prince has just died?
異端審問官だわ。どうしてここに？
コンラッド殿下、こたびの事件についてお話を伺いたく参上いたしました。
Please don't squeak out of
お時
this.
間をいただけますか？
Don't squeak out of this, Conrad.
コンラッド殿下。
騒がしいな。
Ooh. Don't let it show on your face. The moment you let out even a drop of bloodlust, it's over. Keep it together. Keep it together. Yeah, you can't get your revenge right here, right now. We have a job to do.
ご勘談中申し訳ございません。捜査にご協力いただけますか？
仕方ないな。みんな、俺のことは気にせず楽しんでくれ。別室を用意しようと思ったが、俺の姿が見えなくなると皆不安に思うだろう。少し騒がしいが、ここで頼むよ。
I mean, that's smart of you.
お話さえ聞ければ場所はどこでも構いません。お初にお目にかかります。異端審問官のティレル・アイ・リスターと申します。
Tyril I Lister. Okay, so that is an I. What's the I stand for?
君の噂は聞いてるよ。忠義に熱い、とても優秀な異端審問官だと。
Oops. I think I skipped his line by accident. Goose flesh covers my skin as my whole body shivers. Conrad stares at me strangely, and Inquisitor Lister glares reproachfully. Are you glaring at him or me? Every word he utters is nothing but lies. So to hear praise from him is nothing but revolting. I mean, he did this in the original timeline too. Called her beautiful, and I was like, isn't she malnourished? In the original timeline. I am Marnie Linzel.
やはりそうだったか。君とは早く会いたいと思っていたんだよ。昨日のパーティーには来てくれたんだったよな。
Probably. That whole section seems to have been glanced over, so I don't really know, but she was in the castle, so yeah, I assume. I was. Despite your gracious invite, however, illness saw fit to force me home early.
そうだったのか。先日の武術大会では優勝おめでとう。史上初の女性の優勝。しかもいとこ殿と来ている。我がことのように嬉しかったよ。
I kinda doubt that because the princess had to predict who would win, and the only one who predicted my win was Lucian, who is now dead. So I don't think you're very happy that I won, sir. You flatter me. I am here today as an inquisitor.
君は翼騎士団に所属していると聞いていたが。
Yeah, well, things change.
一時的な措置ですよ。異端審問会は人手不足なもので、翼騎士団から人材をお借りしているのです。
なるほど。近年魔女事件が減少化にあるため、異端審問会の規模を縮小する方向で動いていたのが間違いだったな。
Oh, you downsized it? What exactly have you had to do with the Inquisitorial Order?
そういった判断はお偉方にお任せしますよ。それよりも今夜の裁判を乗り切ることが第一です。
ああ、それなんだが、リスター審問官、俺は参加しないとダメなのか？
Conrad, I would like to point your eyes to the very thing around your neck. A red chain. You are a suspect.
ルーシェンを失った今、王位継承権を持つ者は俺だけになる。俺にはもう一人弟がいるが、器じゃない。もし俺に万が一のことがあれば、国の行く末に影が差す。
Okay, so it seems only the first and third princess were ever in the running to become, for the throne. I don't know why the second prince was never considered or skipped over, but yeah, I don't understand that part. Why was he skipped over even in the original timeline? It's like they were going on and on about how Lucian was the futile prince in the original timeline in the prologue. Surely the second prince would have been an improvement on Lucian then, wouldn't he? In the original timeline, so why? It just doesn't add up somehow. It's like, why write that guy out?
魔女の言いなりになって命を危険にさらすわけにはいかないんだ。分かってくれるな。
Especially when you think about the fact that even in the original timeline it mentions that Lucian's mother is a commoner. It's like, wouldn't that be more of a reason to like put him out of the running? Instead, he's in the running with the first prince. And the second prince is not. Very confusing. This son of a... What a purely selfish reason. He feels nothing at the prospect of bringing his brother's killer to justice, and sees little reason in trying to prove his own innocence.
まさか俺を疑っているわけないよな。俺は魔女と対局をなす女神クロムの末裔。魔女の手に落ちるわけがない。
I'm sorry, but everyone related to the goddess has not had a good rapport with me. Everyone just seems like horrible people. That doesn't help my view of you. Topic obtained.
しかし、同じ末裔であるルーシェン殿下は殺害されました。夜は魔女の女神の意向は届かないのかもしれません。
それは違う。あいつは
Yeah, there we go. It's mentioning that.
父が平民に産ませた子供なのだ。俺やパーカーの母は冒険王族だが、 あいつは一人違う。
So why is the
ここ
second
まで言
Prince
えば
Parker
わかるだろう。
not in line for the throne? I am disgusted that I believed and entrusted this man for even a moment. If your blood could truly offer protection, why do you object this trial? You're only trying to weasel your way out of this with a flimsy excuse. And she can't say that aloud. This is the kind of person Conrad really is. He mercilessly exerts his influence over others with gentle smiles.
裁判に参加しないという意思は承りました。ですが、今回裁判を開くのは魔女ですので、殿下のご意向通りになるかは分かりかねます。
つまり強制参加になると。
過去開かれたカーニバルはそうだったようです。
王族がサクリファイスに選出されたことはあるのか。
I don't know anything about the previous ones.
さあ、そこまでは。何分急なことだったので、過去の記録を十分に改める時間がありませんでした。
So we don't have much record of the previous one that happened 50 years ago. Okay.
そうか。
Why are you so against appearing in the trial? If the light of the god is protecting you, what have you to fear?
それはそうだな。
That was too easy. What happened to the reluctance?
他に殿下に確認したいことはないか？
There are many things that bother me, but after some thought, I decide to ask the one that tops them all. Could you tell me how you've spent your time from last night until now?
昨日は21時から今朝7時。ルーシェンの訃報が届くまでここでパーティーを開いていたよ。それから父や行政官と会議をした。ルーシェンのことと今後についてね。
Okay.
ただ父が体調を崩されたので会議は中断。このまま裁判を待つのもなんだからまたパーティーを開いたのさ。
It is still thundering.
実弟が死んですぐにパーティーを開くなんて正気じゃないと思うけど。君の気持ちはわかるよ。俺だって本当はルーシェンの死を悼んでいたいさ。世間では不仲だなんだと言われているが実際は違う。俺はルーシェンをとても愛していたし、ルーシェンも俺のことを慕ってくれていた。
I wonder if there's any truth in that at all.
信じてくれ。俺たちは本当にいい兄弟だったんだ。
Okay, I changed my mind. That's a lie. That next sentence sealed the nail in the coffin.
しかし俺は兄であると同時にこの国の王子でもある。不安に揺れる人々の心を安寧に導く義務があるんだ。女神の末裔のそばにいた方が安全だと信じている者がいる。彼らのために動くのは王族として当然の責務だろう。
Conrad looks at us with such an earnest gaze. Those passionate eyes grip at the hearts of all that listen. That is what makes him so terrifying. He's good at lying. He sure is.
昨夜パーティーを開かれたのも同じ理由ですか？
その通りだ。急なことだったが神聖を信じる貴族たちが50名ほど集まったよ。
殿下は一瞬もお休みにならなかったのですか？
もちろんだ。
Okay.
参加した貴族の様子はいかがでしたか？突然眠り出した者はいなかったでしょうか？
突然眠り出す。ああ、そういえば今朝現れた異端審問官が言っていたな。メンブルムが罪を犯すとき、魔女が人々に眠りの魔法をかけると。しかしそんなことは一切起きなかった。疑うなら参加者に直接聞いてみるといい。
Okay.
誰か来てくれ。
So no one here slept.
はいお呼びですか殿下。
Hello, Orla.
ちょうどいいところに。ほら、姉君がいらっしゃっているぞ。
お姉様。わあ本当お姉様だわ。7年8年ぶりですぐには分かりませんでしたわ。
そんなに会ってなかったのか。
Where's this going? I left the Lindsel home determined to make a name for myself as a knight.
そんなこと言ってお姉様はシスターになるために教会に入ったと聞いていましたよ。それがいつの間にか翌騎士だもの。私もお父様もどれほど驚いたことか。
それが今回は異端審問官として来たらしい。昨夜のパーティーのことを聞きたいと。答えてくれるか、オーラ。
Why did it have to be her?
異端審問官？まあ。
Does she look down on inquisitors? Is that something that's a thing? She eyes us with such clear disdain that I worry for Inquisitor Lister, but he remains as expressionless as ever. He just doesn't care. I heard last night's party continue until sunrise. Did you notice anything suspicious?
いいえ、全く。不安な夜をコンラッド殿下にお守りいただけて、とても楽しく過ごせましたわ。
Okay.
ルーシェン殿下がいらっしゃらなかったのは残念でしたけど。
I nearly forgotten about how smitten she was for Prince Lucian. Wait, what? She's into Lucian? Oh boy. Prince Lucian would never appear at a party hosted by the opposition. I see Orla is as uninformed about political struggles as ever. Okay, so she doesn't know anything about the politics between the princes. Okay.
異端審問官はしきりにパーティー中に睡魔に襲われた者はいなかったかという点を気にしていたんだが、君はどうだった？
I'm considering she's coming across as kind of just oblivious to things. I'm not so sure she's gonna help his case right now.
途中で居眠りなんてしてないよな。夜を楽しめないようなお子様を招待した覚えはないから。
Didn't invite children. So all the nobles who attended were adults, okay?
もちろんですわ。パ
I
ー
mean,
テ
I
ィ
guess
ー
that's
中
a
に寝れる
given.
なんて、そんな失礼な真似いたしません。
But her expression. We asked other nobles in attendance as well, but they all gave us the same answer. I'm being brainwashed.
これで分かっただろう。魔女は魔法を使っていない。いや、この場所が女神の神聖に守られていたということも考えられるな。ま、どちらでもいいさ。
Topic obtained.
まだ信じてもらえないみたいだね。困ったな。ああ、そういえばパーティーには教会関係者もいたよ。
Oh,
名前は、そう。ケイレブ・ファーノン。
yes, let's talk to him. He was the so-called witness that claimed he saw Creus.
聖職者の言うことなら信じられるだろう。それに彼は今回の事件の目撃者らしいじゃないか。
Yes, let's see what this guy's
他
about.
に聞きたいことは？そろそろ皆の元に戻りたいんだが。
I doubt he's been genuine with us. All his answers sound like he's reading off a card. We won't be able to reveal his true nature by simply repeating our questions. Is there anything I can do to retaliate against him? Did you ostracize Prince Lucian? Are you happy he's dead? Is the king truly suspicious of you? I can't ask any of that, though that was mentioned in the article. He likely has answers prepared for any questions involving this incident. I need to ask something he'd never otherwise suspect. Prince Lucian would often visit the orphanage in the southern quarter. Ooh. Do you happen to know why that was? Now that's an interesting question. We could also get answers about the previous witness. I mean, the previous suspect. I keep mixing up my terminology. Conrad's plastic smile finally slips off his face. He glares at me
ただ
coldly.
の点数稼ぎじゃないか。そんなつまらない質問しか出てこないのなら、ここまでにしよ
He's worried. He's like, huh.
う。失礼する。
That got him. That got him in a way.
なぜ孤児院のことを殿下に尋ねた？
It just came to mind. I've been curious about Prince Lucian's frequent visits since I noticed it in the records. I assumed it was part of the royal family's philanthropic duties, but Prince Conrad's reaction tells me otherwise. This was Prince Lucian's act alone. What did you think of his reason?
最後の最後で奴の本性が出たと思った。
Yeah, I felt the same. Why did his smile falter at the mention of the orphanage? I am curious about it, but the remainder is enveloped in fog. None of his words had any depth. It was all surface level decoration.
あの見てくれの良さにごまかされない女は初めて見た。
You haven't been through what I've been through, sir. Do you believe Prince Conrad to be the member?
お前はどうなんだ?
I still think he's a puppet somehow. I can't say anything, given we haven't talked with everyone yet. At the moment, however, I do find him to be the most suspicious. He's the only sacrificial with a prominent motive. Holding a party goes against common sense, and it's odd that he's so against appearing in court.
裁判を嫌がるのが不自然? 俺はそうは思わないな。何が起きるかわからない上、下手したら死ぬかもしれないんだぞ。
I don't think it's odd that he doesn't want to appear in court, but I do think it's him swaying power. But he's our crown prince. Well, he is now. He's the only one left. Lucian's dead. Someone that should be providing a model for our citizens shouldn't act to instead incite their fear.
自分は女神の末裔だから魔女の呪いにはかからない。だから裁判に参加する必要はない。筋の通った言い分だ。
I mean, yeah, but he's got that thing around his neck. It doesn't make sense. You truly believe in such an unverifiable claim?
異端審問会は教会管轄の組織だぞ。女神の真力を疑うような真似できるわけないだろう。
And what does Tyril I. Lister believe?
コンラッド殿下は白だ。
Ah, Zane-san! Wait, why do I not have any notification sounds?
I love you 3000.
I love you 3000. Thank you. What is that for? Is that for the raid? Is my notifications late? Zane-san! Thank you for the raid, Zane-san. Shout out. Do I still remember how to do this? Shout out. Zane. I think everyone in my chat is just lurking mainly, but here, shout out. I hope you had a good stream. Oh, you have to run down to help out the bar. Okay, sure. Have a good night. Thank you for the raid again, Zane-san. Okay. To anyone who's might stick around, I don't know if anyone's even sticking around from Zane's raid. I'm Marty. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm playing a visual novel, a voltage visual novel called Even in Tempest. And yeah, so far it's been pretty interesting. And now we're trying to figure out who is
I love you
Let's see,
3000.
how do I explain this plot so far? Oh, I love you 3000. Thank you. Rune Knight. Oh, Hero. Hi. Thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, the story so far is pretty interesting, and it seems like I'm here doing some detective work now. So yeah, gotta figure out who is the bad guy. I don't really know how to explain this game, but yeah. Visual novel otome game with some political stuff. I don't know if Twitch made a boo-boo, but yeah, I appreciate the follow nonetheless. I actually don't know. How's the game so far? So far, I'm really impressed by the game. Like, Voltage games are generally very, very nice to look at, as you can see from Tyril's sprite over here on the screen. They just look so good. It's like, this so far doesn't play like the otome games that I'm used to. But yeah, I guess that's what I really do enjoy about it so far. The story seems really, really good. I'm very invested in the story. Okay, Prince Conrad is innocent. Oh, Tyril believes Conrad is innocent. There's way too much for me to info dump if I were to explain everything, so hopefully it won't be too bad for anyone just joining in. Huh? Yeah, I've named my protagonist Marnie Linzel.
サクリファイスの中で一番危うい立場なのは目撃証言のあるクライオスじゃない。コンラッド殿下だ。
Okay. Gives you like Fire Emblem 3 house vibes. I have not played that game, but I did hear the story for it. It was really good too. Let's see. This is kind of like fantasy. There's magic involved, there's witches involved, there's time travel involved. There are elements from other fairy tales kind of like involved in the story as well. There's a little bit of a lot of stuff.
コンラッド殿下とルーシェン殿下の不仲説なんて放たれたガキだって知ってる。ルーシェン殿下が殺されれば自分が一番に疑われることはあの方も分かってるはずだ。
Yes, okay. Prince Conrad, who we were just talking to earlier, is the first prince. Lucian is the third prince. They were both in the running for the throne. But now, magic has been involved and Lucian is dead and we have to figure out who Lucian's killer is. Lucian is also our childhood friend.
メンブルムは魔女に心を蝕まれたもの。
This is probably just information
犠牲がすっ
overload.
からかんになってぶっ殺したというのもなくはないが、もしそうなったらあの方は別のことを望むだろう。
Rain. I am just hoping the weather on my end doesn't get any worse because I don't want to stop this because the game is too interesting. Okay, we're trying to figure out which one of the suspects we're interviewing is the Membrum. Is the Membrum / Membra, who is a person that the witch bestows magical powers to sow chaos in the realm, I guess. So yeah, there's that. We don't know who the Membra is, but the Membrum killed Lucian, and now we have to figure out who that Membrum is. Inquisitor Lister speaks as if he truly understands Conrad. When I look up at him with raised eyebrows, he hurums down at me.
それくらいのことは見抜けないと尋問した甲斐がないだろ。
As talented as ever, I was entirely unable to get a read on him.
殿下が望んでいるのは王位だ。そのライバルはルーシェン殿下。
Murder.
ルーシェン殿下が逝去した今、王位は近くなったか？違うだろう。
For anyone who likes voice actors, Japanese voice actors, this is Tyril over here is voiced by the same guy who voices Uchiha Sasuke from Naruto.
ルーシェン殿下派の貴族たちはコンラッド殿下こそが犯人だと信じているだろう。いや、そうであってほしいと願っているはずだ。
But that would be too convenient, I think. I don't think it's Conrad. Yeah, it makes no sense for it to be Conrad. It would be too easy.
自分たちの失脚は確定だからな。殿下の足を引っ張ろうと画策しているはずだ。あの頭のおかしいパーティーは地盤固めのためなのさ。
Yes, this guy on the screen
派
is
閥の者たちを結束させようとしているんだろう。
the voice of Uchiha Sasuke.
そういや、ルーシェン殿下派の貴族もいたな。コンラッド殿下から手を差し伸べたのか、はたまた向こうからすり寄ってきたのか。まあ、両方か。
So many
あの知事が
questions.
決定だだろうな。あれがなきゃ、コンラッド殿下もまだ余裕があっただろうが。
I'm completely taken aback. We saw and heard the exact same things, yet Inquisitor Lister's ability to extract information from our surroundings far surpasses mine. I mean, it's his job. The Inquisitors are here to hunt the witches. And right now, we are investigating the case as an Inquisitor and subordinate it to the #1 Inquisitor, who is right here on the screen. He really is as incredible as they
サ
say.
バーブ、
Brill. What? Brill? What? What's Brill?
お呼びでしょうか。
Oh, this guy's name. Okay.
この場所の警備は王宮騎士に任せて、お前はコンラッド殿下につけ。
Oh, he's having the prince
そし
followed.
て、もし殿下が外出するようなことがあれば、人を使って俺に知らせろ。
かしこまりました。
I just saw some lightning. Please don't get worse weather. Why must he be supervised?
最悪のことを想定してだ。
Okay, worst case scenario. What is the worst case scenario? I don't even know at this point.
深夜3時にルーシェン殿下が殺害された温室からクライオスが出てくるところを目撃した。この証言、お前だったらどう崩す？
Oof. Okay, the weather does sound like it's getting worse, but I'm gonna see how long I can hold out before I may have to switch this off. How would you discredit this claim? The Vice Commander's alibi, the sleeping magic. Oh no, what am I supposed to say? Let's go do a quick save here real quick. Sleeping magic, the Vice Commander's alibi. His alibi was that he was at home, but there's no one there, so there's no one to prove that alibi. I don't think it makes sense. We're gonna try the sleeping magic, maybe? The witch puts people to sleep with the membrum, commits his crime. The witch puts people to sleep when the membrum commits his crime, making it odd for the witness to be awake at the time. I'd aim for his contradiction.
そうだな。
Pretty sus.
50年前の
Okay, it looks like I got that right.
例に挙げるのが最善の手だろう。
Okay.
ただし、魔女が今回も眠りの魔法を使ったとは限らないと枢機卿は主張している。その主張を崩すにはどうする？
The Cardinal is another one of our suspects for the membrum, so he could also be a bad guy. We don't know. I had planned to remain awake through the night, but at some point fell
そ
asleep.
りゃ俺だってそうだ。が、枢機卿は言うだろうな。睡魔が襲ってきただけじゃないかと。
And we know Creus, another suspect, also fell asleep, even though he claims that he doesn't usually get sleepy. It's like if he wants to stay awake, he will stay awake, but he fell asleep. But that's just another possibility. Sure, we may not be able to prove the witch used his magic, but we don't have any proof it wasn't used either. Oh! Who used Prince Conrad's testimony? Did I miss something here?
犯行が行われた時、コンラッド殿下はパーティーを開いていた。明け方まで一睡もしなかったと言ってる。
Claims, yeah. No one's gonna go against his claim. They're all nobles under his thumb.
仮にだ。枢機卿が何らかの事情でクライオスに罪を着せようとしているとする。そのために偽りの目撃証言まで用意して。
Okay.
一方で、唯一ルーシェン殿下を殺す動機があるコンラッド殿下は危機的状況にある。ルーシェン殿下派の貴族からは疎まれていることに加え、民主裁判ではかなりの不利だろう。そんな二人が手を組んだら、枢機卿は目撃証言の正当性を主張し、コンラッド殿下は後押しするだろう。
They're teaming up to bring Creus down because he has a very awkward relationship with the church. So they're trying to get rid of a mutual enemy?
そうなると、今夜死ぬのはクライオスで確定だな。
Not going so hot
と
here.
いうわけで、
We gotta save
コ
Creus.
ンラッド殿下に監視をつけたが、手遅れじゃなきゃいいけどな。枢機卿はついさっきまで地下牢にいたし、殿下は殿下で忙しくしていたから、二人が密会する時間はなかったとは思うが。
But if I were to go off that assumption, that means both of them are probably innocent of being the membrum. But that just adds to the kid we interviewed earlier, who's kind of suspicious for whatever reason. If Vice Commander Creus is charged for his crime, what happens? For this crime, what happens? If we don't execute the membrum tonight, someone else will die tomorrow night. What's the point in earning only one more day of safety?
人間、目前に迫った死から逃れるためなら、その場しのぎくらいのことはするさ。明日のことは明日考えればいい。
True. But if that happens, the Vice Commander will be the most disadvantaged of them all. Are the Sacrificial allowed to collude like this?
ルールブックを持つのは魔女だ。俺たちに言えることは何もない。
Well, that makes things difficult, doesn't it?
まあ、
Hey, Fonzie!
枢機卿が殿下と組むと決まったわけじゃない。 もともと教会は女神の名を多用する殿下をよく思っていないし、殿下も教会の命令に逆らうことが多い。
Okay. So they're not exactly on best friends. And we can't say for certain this is the case, but okay. It's a possibility. 0 hours until the trial. Wait, 0 hours until the trial? I didn't get to interview this guy. I thought time required 2 hours. What? I guess I can't interview this guy. I thought I had enough time. Probably should have checked that a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know what to do about this. I can't start the investigation because there's 0 time until the trial, so the trial's just gonna start. Move time forward. I have no choice. I have no time. Okay. Okay. Now we gotta see what happens at the so-called trial. Who's gonna die? Who's gonna walk away? On this night of chaos, a fiendish moon hangs from the sky. Ooh, pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, it's night. What a sinister moon. Is this a part of the witch's performance too? It's about time we speak with the witness. Do you know which church he works out of? Yeah, right? The transitions are really nice too. There are a lot of nice things about this game so far. It's not perfect, but it's definitely one of the better otome / visual novels I've played in recent years.
ティレル様、こちらにいらっしゃったんですね。実はご報告したいことが。
Something you wish to
目撃者
report?
のケイレブ・ファーノンが意識不明の重体で病院に担ぎ込まれました。
Oh, the witness who supposedly saw Krius in the garden has been taken to the hospital in critical condition. What does this mean? Someone's targeted the witness. Why? What?
尋問中、持病の発作が出て倒れたとのことです。ファーノンから話を聞くことはできなくなりました。
He had a chronic illness. I'm not so sure if I knew that. But okay, Okay, this is kind of bad because now we can't question this so-called witness, and he was a strong source of proving Krius' innocence. So now what are we gonna do? What exactly does this do? I just want it. Oh, okay. These are all our notes and stuff. I read most of this, but I might as well go over anything I might have missed. Yeah, okay, just so anyone who might be watching and coming into this, like, today. Is it also fully voiced or only special scenes? As far as I can tell, it is fully voiced. I have the option to turn off certain voices if I want, but minus the actual protagonist of the game, this does seem to be fully voiced. Oh, Kyle, hi! Thank you for popping in. I hope you're having a good day. So yes, we've got the trial in our hands, a Membrum incident. The victim was Prince Lucian Neuschburn, 18 years old, male, third-born prince of Historica. The crime scene, he was murdered in the greenhouse, the royal greenhouse. Yeah. He died somewhere between 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. in the night. And yeah, it's said that from 2 a.m. What do you call it? The witch bestows the power onto the Membrum at 2 a.m. So at 2 a.m. the Membrum is able to use magic. So cause of death, blood loss due to a stabbing wound in the abdomen, which is kind of odd because this guy can use magic. There are so many ways this guy could have killed Lucian. But for whatever reason, this person decided to use a knife. So that means he was forced to use a knife. So Lucian must have disabled his ability to use magic for somehow or whatever. But it also says the murder weapon is unknown, so those are things to think about. And the fact that this guy cut out a portion of Lucian's organs from his body and placed flowers around him for whatever reason. I don't even know. Like, why? Why would you kill someone in a royal garden cut out his organs and place flowers around that body. This is the witness, Caleb Farnon, who is now, we have learned, in the hospital in critical condition and is no longer questionable. So we can't get any new information out of our so-called only witness to prove Krius's innocence, potential innocence. Oof. Okay, and what Caleb said was that he spotted Krius loitering around the greenhouse. These are our other stuff. Krius file. Yeah, Krius. Anything of interest I can show you guys just before we head into this trial? Popularity ranking. Krius, Lucian, Conrad. Nice to know. Sammy's article. Sammy was really odd when we interviewed him. Clouded smile. When asked about Sammy's orphanage, Conrad left with obvious displeasure. Feuding brothers. I want to warn his family. Okay, Prince Conrad says that he loved his brother, his now dead brother Lucian, but from what I saw of their interactions when they were alive, they were really like, there was no real love there. They had a very strong rivalry going on because they're both in the running for the crown. And now Lucian's dead, so the crown automatically goes to Conrad. So it's very, very weird. Very weird that he would say he loved his brother and that he was close to his brother. Oh my god, the rain. Trial rules. So yeah. Just to show you guys, this is the trial rules that we're gonna be... for the trial we're about to attend. The sacrificia, jurors, and facilitator must all be in attendance. Jurors are basically the populace, just people on the street. I don't know who the facilitator is. The sacrificia are our 5 people suspected of being the membrum. One person must be executed. Punished. The punish will be decided by a juror vote. Okay. Punishment, I guess. Debates will be held by the sacrificia only, so only those 5 suspects can debate. No one else has any say. Trials will begin at midnight and must conclude within 1 hour. Rule breakers are executed. The membra will receive inhuman powers for 1 hour starting at 2 a.m. So that's where the 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. thing came into play when Lucian died. Victory or defeat will be decided only within the halls of the court. Okay. Yeah, that's all I have to show you guys for that. And just to show you guys real quick here. Okay. In between these two, this is our protagonist. Red hair, red eyes. Yeah. In between these two, that person I cannot click on, that is Krius. That is Krius. Alright, I'm gonna just quickly save the game right here before this trial begins. And I don't know how this is gonna go. I've never done this before. Let's see. You said it, Tyril.
どうしますか？
ぶん殴ってでも尋問すると言いたいところだが、どうせ病院には教会関係者が張り付いてるんだろ。
How do you violently resuscitate someone?
そのようです。
ファーノンのことはここまででいい。お前は今すぐコンラッド殿下の元に行ってくれ。動きがあり次第報告するんだ。
Any doctors in chat? Anyone with medical know-how? I don't know how this works.
それから頼んでいたことは済んだか？
はい、なんとか。あれはあのままでよろしいのですか？
What else have you asked these people to do?
問題ない。後のことは俺が何とかする。
Okay. Damn, that kind of shocked me. What was that squeal? This guy. A man starts screaming in the middle of the market. Clearly panic has set in. Upon hearing the commotion, 2 inquisitors run toward
ちょう
us.
どいいところに来た。オプティ、コーフ。あの男をおとなしくしてこい。
So apparently there are only 8 inquisitors in total. Tyril is number 1. So, yeah, I don't know how this factors into anything, but there's only 8 of them.
おそらくこういう騒ぎはよそでも起きるだろう。コフは騎士団に警備を強化するように伝えてきてくれ。
はい。
My cat is like watching the screen so very interested.
コール、お前はミジェットに進捗報告するように言ってくれ。あいつは今、ハイドアウト新聞社にいる。
Okay. After he rambles off his orders, the others go running. No wonder he's called the finest inquisitor of this generation. He's quick to understand the situation and formulates a clear plan in response. Are you having them write another article?
今回の裁判が民衆裁判。誰しもが無関係じゃないってことを周知しておきたい。朝一で教会にも依頼しておいたが、奴ら教会を訪れた人間にしか伝えてないらしいんでな。
Well then, okay, that means a lot of panic because people don't know what's going on. Everyone has their eyes on the Hideout News, which is the newspaper, because of their articles on the sacrificial. Let me just rephrase that. The tabloid. If they put out an extra issue, people are sure to buy it. Did you sell news on the sacrificial to the newspaper as part of your investigation? You had a reporter gather information on the off chance that the Cardinal would hinder your own efforts and deny you the necessary people needed to investigate.
そこまでのことは期待してない。今回の件では、ほら吹くなと強く言っておいたから、あいつらも嘘は書いちゃいないだろうが、時間もなかったし、大したこと載ってなかったろ。
You got information by selling information to the tabloid. Okay.
情報は副産物。一番はサクリファイスの動揺を誘うことだよ。
He's always 10 steps ahead of everyone else. Before my first major rewind, time travel, Vice Commander Krios introduced me to him, and then this man saw me burned at the stake. But I wonder now if we perceived something pertinent then. Yeah, our main character was, in a previous timeline, accused of being a witch by her then fiancé, Prince Conrad, who betrayed us. And yeah, we got burned at the stake. So now we are in a new timeline, and we're okay for now, but let's hope we don't get accused of being a witch again. I lower my head, fully humbled. I assumed you sold information for gold because I was ignorant of your true aims. I'm ashamed and truly sorry. I wonder.
そこは普通、全部話しておけって文句つけるとこじゃないか?
Not at all. We're not supposed to expect you to reveal everything to me so easily. And as your subordinate, I should be able to intuit your reasons.
そんなまっすぐな眼差しを俺に向けるな。
You don't like me looking at you? Oh, damn, sir.
詰め所に戻るぞ。裁判前に見ておきたいものがある。
Oh? I'm sorry, I read wrong. I said the wrong word. So this is Inquisitor Lister's office. Well, it looks incredibly barren and kind of weird. There's nothing in here. Yes, apparently he is a tsundere. It's a very practical room. Everything you ever think to need is somewhere in here, but there's not a single unnecessary article. It's a representation of Inquisitor Lister himself. My cat just plopped. He's like, I'm done. This ain't very exciting. I'm waiting for the trial, boy. Wait, something feels off.
ぼーっと突っ立ってないで、これ読んどけ。
Reading what? He pushes a thick stack of papers to my
魔
hands.
女編書の写しだ。
Okay. Treatise on witches? What's that?
魔女について知り得た知識を記す。
Oh, okay.
しかし、常人が目にすればたちまち心を蝕まれ、聖堂を見失い、魔に染まる。女神に守られし者のみ閲読を許可する。
Are you trying to make me go crazy? Or is that just a lie? What do you mean? Does that mean you joined the soldier?
要するに、聖職者、異端審問官たちが魔女に関する情報をまとめたものだ。この原本は、禁書として教会奥に保管されていて、複写は愚か、持ち出すことも許されていない。
Okay, so this is top secret information. only people with certain levels of excess can read it. Is that
昔
what
は
this
異端
is?
審問会が所持してたんだけどな。30年前、ある異端審問官が魔女編書を深く読み込んだせいで、魔に染まったことを機に所有権が教会に移った。
Ah, well, damn. I'm faced with a veritable tower of papers. How much effort did it take to copy this by hand? Like you, as in Marnie, the character, did they join the army or are you just investigating? Oh, right, you missed yesterday's stream. We were part of the Wings of Garuda, what's that thing called? Unit? We were part of like a military unit called the Wings of Garuda, but apparently we're... How do I even explain this? Yeah, we decided to investigate the reason that Krius was suspected of being a member. So the only ones with the right to investigate are the Inquisitors. So we are now an Inquisitor. We offered to investigate. So yeah, we are now Sasuke's subordinate. We are a recent addition to the Inquisitorial Order. I am so bad at this. So this is why you hadn't begun your investigations, I take it.
今までも何度かちょくちょくパクっては写していたから、そこまでの量はなかったはずだけどな。
You
全部
swiped
特殊
it?
な文字で書かれているから、写すより読み解くのに時間取られたんだろう。
Damn, he did this on his own. You sniped it. So you took it from the church without permission?
魔女を捕らえるのは俺たちの仕事だぞ。俺たちにこそ必要な知識だろう。
Oh,
顔も
BTS.
知らない野郎のしくじりを引き受けてやるほどお人よしじゃない。
Though his expression remains static, his voice drips with incredulity. He's right. Inquisitors are the first line of defense against witches. The knowledge written in the treaties belongs in their hands.
バレな
Yeah.
いうちに原本返しとかないとな。ま、今はまだいいだろう。
This freaking rascal. He splits the transposed treaties in two and hands me one half.
過去の判例から魔女を裁判に引きずり出す方法を探し出せ。
So we do have records of the previous trials.
裁判の行方を決めるのは眠りの魔法が使われたか否かだ。これを確かめるには魔女本人に聞くしかない。
Well, which witch do you plan to ask?
これまで開かれたカーニバルは4回。その中で魔女が裁判に姿を現したことがないか調べるんだ。
Yeah, apparently this whole trial thing is called the Carnival. Of all things.
時間がないから手分けするぞ。俺は後半の2回を確認するから、お前は前半の2回を頼む。
So there have been 4 trials prior, and this is the 5th? Okay. Yes, sir. What time is it? Nothing. Okay, so there's no... Oh!
あったか。
A dark shadow of some kind appeared during the second trial.
黒い影。それが魔女なのか。どういう経緯で現れた？
Considering we met the Witch of Ruin, the big bad of the story, and he was a dark shadow, I wonder if this is him. Well, the shadow apparently appeared to kill the facilitating Inquisitor. Oh, why?
なるほど。議論はサクリファイス。
Oh, someone broke the
それ以
rule.
外は介入するなってルールに違反したのか。
That doesn't sound fun!
魔女を引きずり出すには処刑対象になるしかないと。
The only way to see the witch is for someone to screw up and get their asses totally kicked. It's not even just kicked, he's literally gonna get executed.
まあ絶対にやらねえけどな。そんなクソみたいな自己犠牲。やってたまるか。けど、その回以外に魔女が現れた形跡はなさそうだな。
So it seems, is there no way to verify whether or not magic has
過
been
去に
used?
実例がないなら、俺たちで作るまでだ。
And how do you want to do that? Understood. If there's no clear path for us, then we must make the road ourselves. But how? That's my question. If things continue as is, the Vice Commander's death is all but assured. But if he's not the Membrum, then we'll have yet another murder tonight. Hi, close up.
はい。
Yes, sir?
勝負事において何が勝敗を決すると思う？
Oh, crap! How am I supposed to know? Might, luck, tactics? Tactics? Let's say tactics, right? This is all about strategy, right? We just watched Johnny Depp win against Amber Heard, right? This is strategy.
外れ。答えは顔だ。
What? My face? My face?
顔が悪いやつは負ける。
My brain interpreted that as, if you're not pretty, you lose. And I'm just like, what? He hits me with an incredibly irrational argument. Sure, the Inquisitor is quite pretty, but does that really matter?
目鼻立ちをどうこう言いたいんじゃない。戦う前から不安や恐怖をあらわにしたやつが敵として現れたらどう思う？己の弱さを隠せないようなやつに負ける気がするか？
I mean, okay, fine. Tactics at play here.
どんな状況でも気丈に胸を張れるやつが生き残る。負け顔した時点で負け確定だ。
Fake it till you make it. It did, didn't it? Huh? It takes this warning to make me realize I've physically curled into myself. I stand up so straight my chest expands, filling my lungs with clear air. Once I take in that deep breath, the fear that had taken hold of my heart slowly begins to dissipate. It's almost 11. We have only 1 hour until the trial. Okay. Thanks for answering my question about what time it was. I see the Inquisitor working as the facilitator is called to the trial before the Sacrificia. Okay, who's the Inquisitor working as the facilitator? It also says here that the witch's magic is what brings us to the courtroom. It's a bit hard for me to imagine what kind of magic this is. I guess we're all just gonna get teleported.
もし魔女が直々にお迎えに来てくれるというなら、この部屋に入られるのは気分が悪い。俺は外に出ているが、お前はどうする？
I'll go too. Okay, so we're waiting outside for the witch. How can we get the witch to appear in the courtroom? More like we're waiting outside to be grabbed by the witch's magic and pulled to the courtroom. And that obnoxious witch is behind this. He'll probably come out if I ask just to laugh at our request. He's entirely too unpredictable. Oh, now that I think of it, he's a man. Same with Rune. The goddess Orla and witches, just what are they really? Why are they at odds with each other? What happened between them? Is this a gender thing now? But they said that there's no distinction between the genders when it comes to witches. At least so far. But the only witches we've met in the game so far are both male, so... The goddess, however, is female. The Nornan faith is our national religion, but I know almost nothing about it. It felt like the religion of some far-off country both during my confinement and during my single-minded knight's training. I think that was because I knew that, in the most painful of moments, no goddess will come to save me. I've come this far with neither hope nor expectations of salvation. I mean, everyone with a goddess blood is literally so mean. I can't just remain in the dark. I should look into this a bit more thoroughly. Ah! Freaking the creepy clown that killed me yesterday's back and I don't like him. Ah, please don't kill me again. Please don't kill me. What? Sweat drips down my back. I can feel myself go deathly pale and my body stiffens like a fresh corpse. I'm scared. My mind is a whirlwind of questions. Why is that thing here? And why now? Why has it shown up in front of me? Please don't kill me again. I don't want to die again. Please don't come closer. Inquisitor Lister stands right next to me. I see citizens walking along the road. I'm not the only one that's going to die. Sus, I'm gonna do that when this thing disappears, okay? I have to protect everyone, but how? How can I win against this thing? Wait.
お疲れ様です。
ティレル様。
What the heck? The heck? Did it just speak? And it answers to Tyril? What the heck? What? What? Just freaking what?
ワフか。なんだそのふざけた格好は。職務放棄か。
What? What's going on? What's really going on? What's going on?
サミー君の警戒心を解くための着ぐるみです。
Oh, this
私の
isn't.
顔がいかついせいで怯えられてしまい、話をするところじゃなかったので。
Oh, this isn't the same clown. This is a guy in a costume. But why is the costume that? Ah. I don't think this costume is gonna earn you any brownie points with the little Sammy.
ティレル様もご存知でしょう。今子供に大人気のキャラクター、エンダーさんですよ。この着ぐるみがあれば、サミー君の心を開いてくれるはずです。
Mr. Endy? Who's Mr. Endy? Why do kids like Mr. Endy? I don't. No. This is a character popular with children?
ええ、あ、本物ではありませんよ。この着ぐるみは商人が有料で貸し出している。
Yeah, I got that. I probably would have been dead if you were the real thing.
スターターだかエンダーだかの話はどうでもいい。何か用があってきたんだろ。
What happened with my family? Well, in the original timeline when they locked me up for 8 years, right? In this timeline that I've been revived in, she left before they locked her up, so she spent 8 years on her own outside, and now we're back to being 18 years old. But we literally are not part of that household anymore, so yeah.
はい、通る審問官からの伝言です。コンラッド殿下は城から出ることはなく。
I guess I can do this
一度も会っていない。
musical speech now. Let me just set a timer. Since this isn't the real clown, I don't have to be so scared. I was really scared yesterday. Yeah, they still hate me, but I guess they've sort of left me alone. Okay. Thank goodness. This saves Vice Commander Krios from suffering a catastrophic disadvantage.
お前がついていたガキはどうだった？
I never know what tune to singing.
ええ、エンダーさんのおかげでサミー君は裁判の説明をしっかり聞いてくれました。
My cat is sleeping on my bed.
事件のことで何か新しい情報は聞き出せたか？
This clown thing is still really creepy. It's creepy,
大
creepy,
したこと
creepy.
はサミー君、あれから孤児院の先生に反省部屋に閉じ込められてしまいまして、話どころではありませんでした。
They play Sammy in the freaking timeout room. Why? Why would they do that? He didn't do anything bad, did he? Even though we must find the membrum tonight.
首輪をつけたサミー君を怖がる子が多かったので、隔離したかったのでしょう。
Was that really 1 minute? Oh. Okay, I guess that's complete. Kinda doesn't work when there are more than one character on the screen that's voiced and I don't have to say anything. But okay, there you go, sis. Thank you for the redemption. Clumsy or glumpsy? It's clumsy. I mean, that's what he's considered here, I guess. It's hard to find fault with her actions when considering the other kids. But we have far too little information about Sammy. Okay, let's just save to be safe. What does Sammy like? Tell me about Sammy's family. Why was Sammy punished? I don't know, what should I ask? Why was Sammy punished?
聞いたところによると、他の子の服を盗んだそうで。
服？
Clothes.
サミー君、料理をしている時に自分の服を汚してしまったそうで、
怒られると思って汚れた服を捨てて他の子の服を取ってしまったらしいです。
Okay. Evidence acquired. He changed clothes.
それからこれはご報告ですが、中央広場に賭博屋が現れました。メンブルムを的中させた者に賞金を出すと。
Why? Someone's taking advantage of this entire carnival. People are gambling with human life? Are they mad?
だからこそだろう。安全圏から見る悲劇ほど愉快なものはない。
At least my voice feels okay today so far.
その通り、大盛況のようですよ。貴族平民問わず大勢の人間が参加していました。
Okay, so I guess people really are enjoying betting on human life here.
これが俺たちの守ってる人間の本質だ。がっかりしたか？
こちら、賭けの途中結果です。
Okay. Bookmaker tell. Wait, I wanted to see that! I didn't really get a close look at that, but I guess they're gonna summarize it for us. Vice Commander is in second place.
クライオスが2位なのは知名度のせいだろう。本気で疑ってる奴はいない。
Okay. Exactly. Vice Commander Krios has no reason to go after Prince Lucian's life. Yeah, I don't know if they even knew each other in this timeline. I mean, I assume they do because of their positions, but to what extent?
実際の裁判でも今日はコンラッド殿下に集まりそうですね。
そう単純でもないさ。
なぜですか？コンラッド殿下といえばルーシェン殿下と王位継承争いの真っ只中。
Oops. Rather than answer Inquisitor Rip's question, Inquisitor Lister turns to me.
自己犠牲。俺はヘドが出るほど嫌いだが、赤毛、お前は得意だろ？
Yeah, I don't know, Seuss. It kept doing this yesterday too. I just have no clue because so far like OBS is telling me that my stream is perfectly fine and healthy. Bitrate seems fine. It's like there are no disconnections. I just don't know what's going on with Fugi.
クライオスがメンブルムだったら何の問題もない。そうでなければ今夜無実の人間が2人死ぬことになる。
This isn't good.
だからって裁判中下手に動くんじゃないぞ。あえてルールを犯して魔女を呼び出そうなんてすればぶん殴ってでも止めるからな。
Fugi being Fugi. My breath hitches in my throat when he speaks, his voice ringing menacingly in my ears. Why do you think I'd act in that manner? You don't exactly know much about me.
上司が拷問されてるってだけで異端審問官に詰め寄ってくるちょとつ盲信女の行動くらい容易に読める。
Yeah, Marty spent the last 8 years in this timeline learning under Krios, so I guess she does have a really soft spot for Krios. And for whatever reason, Tyril feels like he's being jealous, but I don't know if that's for sure.
自己犠牲をやたらと美しく飾り立てるやつもいる。が、実際は策を講じることができない無能や弱者が自分に酔うための手段でしかない。
I know this is all important information and strategizing going on here and just information being fed to me that I should take with me to this trial, but I really just want to see the trial happen right now. I'm curious, how does this work? How does the carnival work? He only says this because he doesn't know the truth. My death opens up paths to me that no ordinary person would have access to. If Inquisitor Lister knew of the fail rewind, then even he would. For the record, that clown that I was so scared of, he killed me twice yesterday when I was streaming. Like twice. Twice.
お前、魔女編集は最後まで読めたか?
I assume she has. Not yet. Oh, no. I only had enough time to make it through to the descriptions of the second night.
50年前の裁判では、人間はメンブルムを取り逃しているらしい。
Okay. So the punishment, they let him go free.
教会がひた隠しする理由はこれだな。 魔女に敗北したなんて民衆に知られちゃ信用ガタ落ちだもんな。
That's interesting. But we'll win for sure this time. Oh, is this the magic? Are we being pulled to the court? The area around us warps, colors and shapes mix together as all is engulfed by chaos. I guess that's the witch's magic. Oh, look. Where are we?
やあやあ、お二人とも。捜査は進んだかな？
Okay, that sounds like our Witch of Ruin. When I met him during yesterday's stream, he came to me in the form of a court painter called Male Diaz. I'm not kidding, that is his name. But yes, apparently this guy has a different voice in his court painter form, as in his human form, and his witch form. So apparently, when I looked this up a little earlier today, his witch form is Kakihara Tetsuya. Familiar voice actor much? Yeah, I guess he does this sort of voice a fair amount of times, I think. I don't recognize his voice very often, but I'm familiar enough with the kinds of roles he takes, and this is familiar enough. So let's see what we have in store for us today. Oh, yep, that is the Witch of Ruin. You.
絶望が足りないんだ。
The shadow, guys, the shadow.
悲鳴、死、憎しみ。もっともっと必要なんだよ。この祭りを盛り上げるのにはさ。だから君たち
Ah! Don't come so close!
死んでもらうよ。
Next chapter? Withering Flower 2.
君たちには死んでもらうよ。なんちゃって。
Freaking.
嘘に決まってるじゃん。君たちは大事なスタッフだよ。ここで殺したら僕の仕事が増えちゃう。
Sure, dude. You're employees.
お前が破滅の魔女か。
うわぁ、僕ってまだそんな二つ名で呼ばれてるの？独創性皆無すぎていい加減やめてほしいんだけど。忠実なる僕のスタッフ、これから諸注意を述べます。忘れないようによーく心に刻んでくれたまえ。
And we all know I'm gonna forget them.
今回の裁判でね、君たちには進行役を任せたいんだ。本来裁かれる側の魔女が人間同士の醜い争いを干渉するというこの素晴らしい催しに関われることを幸運に思ってくれ。
A trial that normally sees witches punished turned to a show of the base human condition.
ここで間違えてほしくないのは、君たちには議場を仕切る義務はあっても評決に関わる権利はないということだ。
Okay.
一見裁判長のような立ち位置に思えるかもしれないが、ただの雇われ司会者だってことを頭に入れておいてくれよ。
Alright.
主役はあくまでサクリファイス。スタッフがスポットライトに当たる舞台なんて興ざめだ。そうなったら僕は君たちを殺して別の人間に差し替える。
Yeah?
でも悪いことばかりではないよ。君たちが僕の期待通りの働きを見せてくれれば、それなりの報酬は用意するつもりでいる。
What did people in the previous carnivals get as reward?
報酬？
一つ願いを叶えてあげるよ。
A wish.
心を蝕まれるのはごめんだ。
しないしない。僕はね、部下の手柄を横取りしたり搾取するだけの上司はとってもかっこ悪いと思ってるんだよ。
Well, then you must hate a good deal amount of people.
努力は正当に評価されなくちゃいい世の中にはならないだろ。君たちが無賃金で働きたいと言っても僕の両親が許さない。必ず報酬は支払うから願い。
Oops.
あはん、わかったぞ。お前の魔法の仕組みが。 条件交渉なんだろう。
Okay.
人間に力を与える代わり、お前は心を蝕むという条件をつける。互いの提示する条件が折り合わない限り、お前は魔法を使えないんだ。
Well, that's where the manipulation comes into play, right?
ずっと不思議だった。心を蝕むなんてことをして、お前に何の得があるのか。人間の苦しむ様が見たいから。それだけの動機なら、もっと手っ取り早い方法があるはずだ。けどお前はそうしなかった。未だかつて自らの手を汚したことがない。汚したくてもできないんだろ。
I do believe he's right in the money there. I still feel like this guy is the guy pulling the strings behind a whole lot of things, including Conrad. Stay away from him, Inquisitor. He can manipulate your memories unconditionally. That's revealing information. That's revealing information about our own selves and our past, and our circumstances. Be careful, girl. It's a fleeting magic. Your memories will return to normal with time, but that doesn't lessen the danger. Yes, this guy implanted the memory that he was my brother. And then she, after spending time away from him, she was like, wait, I'm the eldest child. I don't have a brother. Who the freaking heck are you? And that's when he revealed himself as the Witch of Ruin. Inquisitor Lister looks suspiciously at me, wondering how I could possibly know something like that. He just as well knows now isn't the time for those questions, and turns back to the witch.
効力の低い魔法は条件なしでいけるのか？何にせよ、こっちが思っているよりいろいろと制限があるみたいだな。
That's a good thing. It's a good thing for us.
君、人をイラつかせるのがうまいね。みんなに嫌われてるんじゃない？
Well, how did you know? I sure am.
お前ほどじゃないさ。
Burn, sick burn.
それでどうするの？進行役は受けるの？降りるの？
引き受ける。お前の魔法の仕組みが分かった以上、報酬に裏はないようだから。赤毛。
I accept as well.
オッケー。願い事は終わってから聞くよ。
Okay.
いや、先がいい。
Oh?
僕の期待するほどの働きができなかったら、君は条件を満たさなかった対価を支払うことになるよ。
Tyril's being very, very bold here. He's playing with fire.
僕が君たちに望むのは、裁判を滞りなく進めること。もし満足いく結果でなかったとしても、報酬を得られないだけで何も失うことはない。
We still have to watch this chaos unfold. I don't think this is gonna be very great for us.
でも、僕が先に報酬を支払えば、君たちは絶対に裁判を成功させなくちゃいけない。できなければ、条件破りの対価として命をいただく。そんなリスクを冒してでも叶えたい願いがあるわけ？
ある。お
Freaking
前も
heck!
裁判に参加しろ。
Oh! What? What is this guy playing at? What is Tyril playing at?
は？
サクリファイスの一人として参加するんだ。魔女であるということは隠したままでいい。こちらも明かさないでいる。
Okay, what's your aim here?
はあ？そんなこと言って絶対火炙りにする気でしょ。やだやだやだピー。
Sharing gun.
カーニバルは安全圏で観覧するから楽しいんでしょ。僕の命を条件にかけることはありません。
Well, he's not gonna do that, I guess? Tell me who the member is.
それ今言ったらつまらないでしょ。バカなの君は。バカバカバカ。
Gotta give it to Kaki. He's good in his role.
ああ、もうこの話長すぎて飽きてきたな。君たちクビにしてもっと楽な進行役に変えようかな。
まあ待てよ。安全圏で観覧。確かにそれは大事だな。けど演劇を一番楽しんでいるのは観客でもスタッフでもない演者だぜ。
Actors.
だから僕はサクリファイスには、ああ、そういうことか。 そのくらいならま、いいかな。
What did I miss? I feel like I'm just too dumb. Huh?
それじゃあ契約成立の証を立てよう。
What did you guys just agree to? Please stop coming closer, I don't like it. The witch places his hand on Inquisitor Lister's chest. Though I see nothing out of sorts, Inquisitor Lister's brows knit in discomfort. What's going on?
あれ君、本当にこんな願いでいいの？もっと強い望みを抱いているようだけど。
うるさい。人の中ぶしつけに覗くな。
ああ、君をメンブルムにした方がもっと盛り上がっただろうな。
Well, I guess that just means that he isn't a member, obviously. Tyril, are you freaking okay?
今、僕らの心臓に呪いのくさびを立てた。契約を違反したその時、くさびは心臓を貫く。
Okay.
で、君は何を望むの？
I don't even know what I'm playing for here.
ダメだ。お前は裁判が終わってからにしろ。命をかけるのは俺一人で十分だ。
I think Tyril just earned a lot of respect, man. But I will take my hat off to you, sir.
まあいいけどね。一度に肩がついたんじゃつまらない。あ、そうだ。もう一つ言わなきゃいけないことがあった。投票の集計はこちらで行う。処刑台も用意するよ。でもね、刑の執行は君たちのどちらかに行ってもらう。
Okay, I'm gonna assume you're not gonna play anyone on that end.
それでは、君たちの奮闘を楽しみにしてるよ。
Bye. Those are his final words before he disappears completely. Inquisitor Lister, how are you feeling? He waves away my concern, but sweat still beats at his brow. He doesn't admit weakness easily.
はあ、疲れた。やっぱ本物はプレッシャーが違うな。
No kidding, I actually really do feel real fear here. I'm in awe that you managed to hold your own against him. You even saw through how his magic works. Knowing that the witch uses contractual magic is a huge step forward. I mean, I could have guessed that, I suppose, from the previous interactions, but it's something he literally got, like, right off the bat. Okay. He requires both the presence and consent of another party to perform more ambitious spells. That he can manage to manipulate memories without a contract is still a problem, but I'm sure we can find a way to manage that. I don't know. Each mystery I unravel brings me one step closer to defeating the witch. But what exactly did Inquisitor Lister ask? Yeah, what did he ask for? I'm about to ask, but before I can, the once empty venue suddenly fills with people. Okay. 300 jurors fill the stands, and in the middle,
なんだここは。
the sacrificial.
怖いよ。
ここが魔女の裁判所か。配色のセンスが尋常じゃないな。
So this is Krius on the left, and the witness we didn't get to talk to on the right, Hugo, who was my unit mate with the wings of Garudas. So we know these two fairly well.
副団長、俺が必ずお守りします。
Didn't get to interview you, so I don't really know anything about your situation. He has nothing to say.
主役の登場だな。
Yeah. Our sacrificial. One of these people is the Membrum. They're all panicking after being spirited away to this place. They all look like regular humans to me. Their reactions seemingly genuine. What happened to my maid? I don't know. She hasn't appeared at all today, but I assume she's fine. I'm not sure if she's if she's like one of the jurors or anything. I don't know. I don't know where she is, but I assume she's fine. She's still alive as far as I know. But one of them will be executed at the end of this trial, and I'll have to do it. One single mistake could lead to an innocent person dying. I refuse to let that happen. To do it? Conrad was kind of like, I don't want to attend the trial. Do I have to? I'm the prince. And I'm like, I don't think any of us had a say in this. The witch's magic clearly just summoned everyone here, regardless of their opinion or whether they wanted to participate or not.
私は異端審問官のティレル・アイリスター。隣にいるリンザルも同様。これより我らがこの魔女による魔女のための魔女裁判を取り仕切る。ここは魔女の作り出した空間。魔女の意にそぐわなければ命はないだろう。心しておくように。
魔女の意図は？
裁判以外に何かあると思うのか？
カーニバルを取り仕切るだって？驚いたな。異端審問官が魔女の茶番に協力するとは。君たちは人間の敵だったのか？
I don't even know what to tell you, Conrad.
そう思われても仕方ないでしょうね。けど、異端審問官が裁判の進行役を押し付けられるのはこれが初めてじゃないんですよ。私の望みはここにいる皆さんと同じです。メンブルムを捕らえ処刑すること。そのために私は議論が滞りなく進むようご助力いたします。聞け !300 人の陪審員よ
Do we have like a mic for you, man?
これよりサクリファイスたちが議論を行う。その様子を見て最も怪しいと思う者に投票してくれ。真実を見極めるのはお前たちの目だ。
Okay, the one who wants to survive has to win the jury.
それでは議論開始。
Inquisitor Lister's indifferent declaration does nothing to calm the confusion. The Sacrificia, meanwhile, remain entirely silent because they understand the situation all too well. You have 1 hour, guys. 1 hour. The first person to break the silence is the Vice Commander.
まずはそうだな。異端審問官からサクリファイスの名前や職業を聞いてはいるが、念のため自己紹介くらいしておこうか。ついでに被害者との関係も明らかにしておくべきだな。その方が議論も進む。
Yeah, sounds good. Introduce yourself, let the jurors know who you are, why everyone's here today. He makes his voice as cheerful as possible in this situation to put the others at ease.
俺はクライオス・キャソロック。ガルダ翼騎士団の副団長を務めている。被害者のルーシェン殿下とは個人的な付き合いはない。
Okay.
次、ヒューゴ、いいか？
はっ。ヒューゴ・スペンサーと申します。ガルダ翼騎士団に所属しています。
おお、ヒューゴ君、久しぶりだな。
Yeah, Hugo's family, from what I remember reading about him, is his father. This timeline, you have nothing to do. Yeah, in this timeline, I have no relation to the royal family. Like, I'm not betrothed to anyone. It's just like the stepmother relation. So she's the king's younger sister. The stepmom is the king's younger sister, and she's my stepmom. That's literally all there is. But yes, Hugo on the left here, his family is what I think his father was a clergyman. So there is some relation between Hugo and the church, but I don't exactly know the details.
モナハン枢機卿、ご無沙汰しております。
彼は我が同胞クリフ・スペンサー枢機卿のご子息だ。ゆくゆくは父の後を継ぐ将来有望な若者である。
モナハン枢機卿、俺は後を継ぐつもりは。すみません。今お話しすることではありませんね。
Yeah,
俺は翼騎士団の中でも下っ端で、
ルーシェン殿下とお会いする機会は一度もありませんでした。
それでは次は私はリック・モナハン、クロム教数奇教団第7数奇である。ルーシェン殿下との面識は当然ある。殿下はとても熱心な教徒で、よく教会を訪れていらっしゃっては、私の教えを神妙な面持ちでお聞きになられていた。
Which kind of makes you a suspect to me because the way Lucian died, I feel like the person who killed him would have been someone he knew on a personal level, to trust at least.
善と明るい優秀な王子を失ったことは、我が国にとってもクロム教にとっても大きな痛手だが、それ以上に私はルーシェン・ノイシュバーンというたった18歳の若者の命が奪われたことがたまらなく悲しい。
Oops. I really need to stop doing that by accident, but Butterfingers. The Cardinal's statement brings many of the jurors to tears. Oh, he knows how to work the crowd. Come on, he's a freaking Cardinal. His influence is as wide-reaching as I both hoped and feared. He effortlessly grabbed the hearts of the jurors.
全くもってその通りだ。モナハン枢機卿。私はコンラッド・ノイシュバーン。ヒストリカ国第一王子だ。ルーシェン、私の可愛い弟。こんなにも早く失うことになるとは思いもしなかったよ。
And Conrad is putting the act on already. The jurors don't react with nearly as much sympathy to Conrad. They all fully suspect him because he has an obvious motive. Well, are they gonna vote for him though? It's Sammy's turn now. His lips quiver as tears form in his eyes. My heart hurts for the poor child, so I rub his back and try to encourage him. But you're kind of sus, kid. When we interviewed you, you were pretty sus. Can you tell us your name, Sammy?
僕はサミー・ティペット。孤児院で暮らしてます。
He's honestly the odd one out of these five. What is this? What is it? What is it about this orphanage? What's going on? Well, we've all introduced ourselves now. The road ahead looks paved with strife.
少年サミーと言ったか。そなたはルーシェン殿下とは面識はあるのか？
面識？ルーシェン様は時々孤児院に来てくれて遊んでくれてました。
This is an 8-year-old.
なんと、ルーシェン殿下は孤児院に慰問しておられたのか。本当にお優しい方だ。
Lucian's a genuine soul.
それに引き換
Poor
え、
guy. He's dead even in this timeline.
あなたはどうなのだ？ルーシェン殿下はこうして人々の心に寄り添って参られた。あなたが教会に訪れたという話は一度も聞いたことがないが。
Yeah, Lucian was well loved in this timeline. He was considered the people's prince, apparently. So Conrad isn't as well liked in this, as far as I can tell. I don't know how much influence he has, though. Is that another cat outside my door? Why is everyone coming here today? Oh, my cats.
しかも昨夜、魔女の到来に備えていろという教会の命令に逆らって夜通しパーティーを開いていたというではありませんか。
Cardinal Monaghan glares at Conrad. Conrad's expression falters from the usual composure into something resembling confusion. Inquisitor Luster concluded that Conrad and Cardinal Monaghan would collude to lay the blame on Prince Lucian's death on Vice Commander Crius. But they ultimately didn't meet before the trial. Are we so sure, or is this an act they're putting on? If so, they are really good actors, though. The church has been a staunch Prince Lucian supporter for some time. I doubt Cardinal Monaghan thinks too kindly on Conrad and his impiety. I'm relieved as I watch the Cardinal throw his verbal abuse at Conrad. If the Cardinal were to bring up his witness, then Vice Commander Crius will... What am I doing? The Vice Commander is here as sacrificial too. I need to be impartial in my duties. Pretty hard though, pretty hard. Still, I can't help but feel this situation strange. Everything I saw this morning pointed to Cardinal Monaghan coming for the Vice Commander's throat at one moment. Does he suspect Conrad even more than the Vice Commander?
モナハン枢機卿、今はコンラッド殿下の姿勢を問う時ではないでしょ メンブルムについて話をしなければ。
もちろんだ。だからこそ私はここで明らかにしておきたい。コンラッド殿下とルーシェン殿下が不仲であったのかどうかを。
I don't think that's exactly what we need to be focusing on. He has a motive, but it'd be too obvious. It'd be too freaking obvious. Feuding brothers.
当然であろう。この中で動機があるのはコンラッド殿下。そのことはここにいる誰もが知っていることだ。
Yes?
コンラッド殿下、あなたは弟君のことをどう思われていたのですか？偽りなく申されよ。
話したところでお前たちに理解できるとは思えないな。
You might want to, though, because you do have to sway the jury's, opinion of you.
なんですと？
違うというか、生まれながらにして国の未来を背負い争うことを義務付けられた我ら兄弟の生きようを面白おかしく騒ぎ立ててきたくせに、俺たちはこれまで多くの課題を与えられ優劣を競ってきた。弟ができたことを兄は軽々と超えなくてはならない。その重圧に耐えきれず弟の失敗を願ったことは確かにあった。あいつさえいなければと。きっとルーシェンも同じ思いを抱いていたことだろう。
Yeah.
血を分けた弟を愛したくても愛せない。この苦しみを理解できる者が本当にいるのか？
確かに王位を継承する者の苦しみは我々には想像すらできないことですな。
それでもやはり血を分けた弟は可愛かった。ルーシェンを目の前にすると嫉妬心は消え悲しみが募った。
I do wonder how
なぜ
truthful.
俺たちは普通の兄弟になれなかったのだろうと。
I wonder how truthful any of this is. Silence descends on the venue as everyone listens to his
こ
speech.
んな汚い思いを抱いた俺がどんな顔をして女神の前に立てばいいか。
我らが女神は許しの心をお持ちです。女神の前で祈り懺悔すればきっとその苦しみも癒えたでしょうに。何よりあなたは女神クロムの子孫なのですから。
ああ、枢機卿の言う通りだ。裁判を終えたらこの足で教会に向かおう。
300人の陪審員、いや女神クロムの信徒たちよ。私は大変な誤解をしていた。
damn.
コンラッド殿下とルーシェン殿下、王位継承権をめぐるお二人は互いに憎み合っているのだろうと思い込んでいた。
Conrad, you sly
そう
ass
ではなかっ
fox.
たのだ。
He's good at manipulating people, I guess.
私たちがルーシェン殿下を一人の若者として愛していたように、コンラッド殿下もまた彼を弟として慈しんできた。
I think he just
兄弟の
played.
絆は権力にも勝る強いものだったのだ。
I think he's just played the Cardinal. He just played the Cardinal. 300 pairs of hands ring out in applause. Conrad covers his eyes as if overcome by emotion, while the Cardinal looks on with satisfaction. In this very moment, the hearts of the jurors are dancing in Conrad and the Cardinal's hands. Better impression. Also better impression. My heart, however, freezes over. I feel sick at the clear act Conrad put on. But more than that, I am terrified. Okay, so she believes it is an act on Conrad's part, and I'm fairly convinced as well after I have seen the results of what he just said. Oh, there goes that expression. He's controlled everything behind the scenes, just like he did in my trial. Yeah, in the first timeline.
殿下、偏見の目を向けてしまい大変申し訳ございませんでした。
No, Rick, you've kind of just... You're just not very good at this, are you? You're too malleable.
いや、謝ってもらう必要はない。こうして誤解は解けたのだから。私がルーシェンを殺すなど。
Considering the first timeline, I don't believe that for a second.
いえ、私は初めから殿下が弟君を殺害したとは思ってはおりませんでした。
どういうことだ？枢機卿は私を疑ったからルーシェンとの仲を聞
Okay,
い
now
たん
we're
じゃない
getting
の
to the
か？
heart of the issue, maybe? We're gonna get his accusation of Creus?
民衆の考えを代弁したに過ぎません。真実を知らぬ者はゴシップに踊らされ、殿下が犯人と決めつけているでしょうから。殿下の口から直接否定していただいた上で明らかにした方が良いと思ったのです。この事件には目撃者がいるということを。
Cardinal carries himself as if he were a detective in a mystery novel, preying on our
ルーシ
curiosity.
ェン殿下は午前2時から3時の間に温室で殺された。その時間に温室から出てきた者がいるのです。
Yes, okay.
それはコンラッド殿下ではありません。ですがそのものに動機はない。だからメンブルムに落ちたコンラッド殿下が殺害するように命じたのかと。
それはありえないよ、枢機卿。メンブルムは魔女に心を蝕まれたもの。道徳心や理性を食われてしまったから人を殺すのだ。
Member have their heart eaten by the witch. I mean, that's still debatable. We don't really know what's true and what's not when it comes to the Membrum and the witch.
殺害を命じるなんて回りくどいことをするとは考えがたい。異端審問官よ、そんな事例は過去にあったのか？
どうなんだね、リスター審問官。
いいえ、そのようなことは一度もありません。
だそうだ。
なんと。ということは、お前の単独犯ということか。クライオス・キャスロック。
Okay. The Vice Commander shows signs of neither surprise nor confusion. Instead, he looks as though he's been waiting for this moment. I mean, yeah, he's been in a freaking... what? He's been in chains all day? He was tortured, so yeah, of course he knew this was coming.
何をおっしゃるのですか？いくら枢機卿でも言っていいことと悪いことがあります。
いや、ヒューゴ君、私は真実しか語っておらんよ。
副団長がメンブルムだなんて、魔女に屈するなんてありえません。
君はキャサロックという男を知らんからそういうのだ。この男は金に汚い上に人の弱みにつけ込む卑怯者でな。
I do think Creus is good at manipulating and bribing people. I mean, he technically did bribe Tyril to help us, to agree to help us. So, yeah, I mean, this isn't exactly wrong, but I do think that Creus is a good person at heart, so this is... yeah. I don't know.
副団長を侮辱するのはやめてください。卑怯で汚いのは
Oh,
あ
where
なたの方でしょう。
are we going with this, Hugo?
なんだと。
ヒューゴ、やめろ。
モナハン枢機卿、もう俺は何も知らない子供じゃないんですよ。副団
Okay.
長、今ここで13年前のことを話すべきではないでしょうか。
Okay, yes. Tell me what happened 13 years ago.
ヒューゴ、熱くなりすぎるな。その件は今回のことと何も関係ない。
I don't even know what this is, so how am I to judge?
陪審員に枢機卿の人柄を知ってもらうためには必要なことです。それに何もしなかったら副団長は。
やめろ、やめないか。
Oh, Sammy.
なんだか話がそれているような気がするな。これではいつまで経っても終わらない。
Are you saying this because you also don't want what happened 13 years ago to see the light of day? Conrad's right. Cardinal Monaghan has put the spotlight squarely on Vice Commander Creus. Hugo's outburst won't move the debate forward. Okay, so is it not important? Not important? But if I step in as Inquisitor, the witch will have my life. What should I do?
なあ、何を議論すべきか、議題を異端審問官に決めてもらうのはどうだ？
Well,
それなら文句はありません。少なくとも異端審問官は市場を持ち込んだりしないはずですから。
Okay, that gives us an in.
私への嫌味かね、ヒューゴ君。
落ち着いてください、枢機卿。ヒューゴもいい加減にしろ。殿下、この裁判ではサクリファイス以外が議論に加わることが禁じられています。ルールを破れば異端審問官たちに危険が及ぶでしょう。
But if they request it...
俺の言ったことをちゃんと聞いていたか？異端審問官に委ねるのはあくまで議題の決定権だけだ。異端審問官が定めたことについて議論する。そうすれば先ほどのように話が横道にそれることなく議論に集中できるだろう。
I mean, we are supposed to be facilitators. We should be allowed to do this much, right?
異端審問官側の意見も聞こうか。どうかな、リンゼル城にリスター審問官。
Though he calls both of our names, Conrad's gaze is fixed entirely on Inquisitor Lister. Damn, the so-called freaking tension between these two.
この裁判のルールブックは魔女自身。魔女の許しがあるならば従いましょう。
どうだ魔女、反対ならそう言ってくれ。
The witch remains silent.
何も言わないということは魔女の賛成は得られたということでいいよな。
ティレル、やめとけ。あまりにも危険すぎる。
うるさい。お前は自分の心配だけしてろ。赤毛、わかってるな。
Not at all. This is our one chance. Okay, what do I have to do? You can now choose topics of debate for the trial. Be careful with your choices. Should you pick the wrong one, you may earn the witch's ire or force the trial in a precarious direction. Oh crap, pressure. I'd really rather not allow this, but I know you'd be bored to tears on the sidelines. But don't get all high and mighty on me, If you ruin this trial for me, all that awaits you is a bad ending. Whose voice is that supposed to be? I should review everything I know before the trial. Can't save here. Okay. I've reviewed a lot of this information. Our family. He loves art. Quite wealthy. Prius. Eldest son of the Castle Rock Mercusit. Illegitimate child. Sleep in his room. Acquaintances. Results may change season to season. I don't know what this is because I guess this must be information from the witness, the sacrificial. I missed Hugo, so I don't have any information about Hugo. Must be some sort of special relationship between Lucian and this orphanage. Regards Lucian as his true brother. Is he related? Did his mom have another child? His commoner mom? I wanted to be Prince Lucian, but I couldn't do it. What does that even mean? Sammy dirty his clothes off during breakfast. Okay, so the king actually accused him of killing Lucian. I guess the king isn't particularly fond of Conrad? I don't know. I do think I want to ask something about the orphanage. Something suspicious is going on there. Eldest son of a family that historically produces members of the clergy. Why did he leave his home? Sammy's right at the bottom.
これまでの捜査で得た情報から議論する価値のある議題をまとめた。
Just gonna save this. Okay. I put together a list of worthwhile topics. More than 3. Okay.
気になる反応をしたやつがいたら話を振ってみろ。あくまでもさりげなく。あとはこの裁判はクライオスが落ちたらそこで終了だ。クライオスが犯人ならいいが、もし違うと思うなら陪審員の反応も気をつけてみておくといい。
Okay. I'll try. The witness, circumstances of the murder, the incident 13 years ago, magic and the royal family, the princess's relationship. The witch is sleeping magic. Oh. There's no option to ask about the orphanage. I don't know what to ask. I think we're gonna avoid the princess relationship. Magic and the royal family could be something. I don't know if that's important because no one's said anything more about it. But just sleeping magic is definitely something I think I should bring up. I just hope none of these that I choose will end unfavorably for Creus. Let's try the witch's sleeping magic. That could help him, right? In previous Membrum incidents, the witch has aided in the Membrum's crime by putting people to sleep with magic. I'd like to hear your opinions on whether or not similar magic has been used this time as well.
もし魔女が魔法を使ったのなら、クライオス・キャソロックの犯行を目撃したという司祭の証言は嘘だということになる。
嘘なものか。司祭が偽りなど申すはずがないだろう。この話はこれで終わりだ。
ハンジ。
Hansi? Okay, boy. The floor it is for you. My cat just decided on a different sleeping spot.
モナハン枢機卿、そ それはあまりにも乱暴な意見です。
These two are really at odds with each other right now.
ヒューゴ君、まさか君は女神に仕える者の言葉を疑うのか。
Oops.
この裁判、我々聖職者を貶めるような発言が目立つな。まさか魔女がそう仕向けているのか。魔女が教会の権威を失墜させようとしているに違いない。皆の者、決して耳を貸すでないぞ。
キーキーうるせえな。おい、赤毛、今すぐ黙らせろ。
Why can't you do it yourself? Select the evidence you wish to present. Shut him up. Witness account. What do I want to present? Press plus to see details. Okay. This really is kind of like an Ace Attorney type thing now, I guess. Okay. Ah, my Fugi is still doing weird things. That sucks. Witness account. What if I bring out, what's his name? Conrad's file. Yeah, he spent a sleepless night. Present this evidence?
なんだそれは。私には関係ないことだ。
Nothing to do with you. Okay, that didn't go so well. Do I just present whatever until I hit the jackpot? Am I supposed to talk about his love of art? I don't know. What am I supposed to argue here? Present this evidence? I don't really have an opinion on either one, Zeus. Why? Mil Diaz. You remember our promise, yes? If you're cooperative in the trial, I'll oh wait, I was supposed to shut him up. Damn, I totally did forget about that. I'll introduce you to the court painter, Mil Diaz. Just wondering, okay. Start the debates.
目撃者がいると言われてもな。その時間、俺は部屋で眠っていたよ。本当は夜通し起きているつもりだったが、突然睡魔に襲われてしまった。まるで睡眠薬でも飲まされたような、そのくらい強烈な眠気だったよ。
Yeah.
きっと魔女の魔法だったんだろう。正直、あの睡魔に勝てる人間がいるなんて信じられないな。
Okay, Hugo seems to have something to say, I think. Huh? Him too? So that's his testimony then. 3 people have noticeable reactions, but which of them should I have to have explained their stance? Monaghan, Hugo, Sammy. I kinda want to hear from Sammy. I really hope I'm making the right decisions here.
魔法なんてなくても夜は寝なきゃ先生に怒られちゃう。
Okay, that tells me nothing.
サミーの言う通りだ。夜は寝るもの。異論はないよ。自分のもとに魔女が来るかもしれない。そんな恐怖を抱えたまま熟睡できるはずが。まあ、絶対にないとは言い切れないが。
Yeah?
そんな図太い神経を持った者はごく少数だろう。それなのに、誰も睡眠不足になっていないのは、魔女が魔法をかけた証拠なんじゃないかな。
Depends. Better impression. Okay, that's good for Korea.
使用したかどうかについて。そして、その効力についてはもっと議論させた方がいいな。
Okay, Okay, have them discuss whether or not the witch used magic and set magic's effects a bit more. Agreed. Once debates are mostly dealt with, I'll raise it as an issue again. Should I start writing these things down? Like maybe I need to have a freaking notepad here or something because I'm gonna have immense trouble keeping track of all these. Let me just grab something. Notepad. A freaking pencil. Okay, gotta come back to the sleeping magic. Okay. So, circumstances of the murder, magic in the royal family, the princess relationship. Witness? Is he credible?
先ほどの枢機卿の発言を聞いてそれぞれ思うところがあるようだな。全員から詳しく話を聞くか。
司祭ケイレブ・ファーノンはキャソロックが殿下を殺害するところを目撃した。それに気づいたこの男はケイレブを襲ったのだ。
But he isn't here now, right? Because he's in critical condition. Creus is like, huh? Someone saw me.
辛くも逃げ延び、この恐ろしい事実を伝えてくれたが、怪我はひどく、今も起き上がることはできずにいる。命すら危うい。
Attack by who?
てっきりコンラッド殿下が首謀者で、この男は下手人なのだと思っていたが、それは間違いだった。罪を犯したのはクライオス・キャソロック、ただ一人だったのだ。
So that's his testimony then. 3 people had noticeable reactions, but which of them should I have explained their stance? I think I'm gonna hear from Hugo. Because I feel like if I hear from Cryos, it would just be what I said against he says versus she says, that kind of thing. So I think Hugo? Let's hear what he has to say.
副団長はメンブルムではありません。
Or maybe that was a bad idea.
絶対に違います。お前もそう思うよな。
This guy's not adding anything. At least not yet. I can't answer you, dude.
ヒューゴ、さっき説明したが、今のこいつは異端審問官なんだ。特定。
はい。申し訳ございません。お前まで困らせて悪かった。
Hugo, could you explain why you believe so staunchly in the Vice Commander's innocence? Help everyone here understand.
そうだよな。
Yeah, please, help me understand.
朝起きたら首にこんなものがついていて、とても動揺しました。両親なんて、まるで俺がメンブルムだと決まったかのように怯えて。
I imagine you don't have a very good relationship with your parents.
落ち込んでいる俺を副団長は励ましてくれました。副団長も俺と同じ状況だというのに、一切怯えることもなく、とても冷静だったんです。
それはこの男がメンブルムだからだろう。メンブルムに恐れるものなどないはずだ。
いいえ、違います。なぜなら副団長が冷静なのも、俺を励ましてくださるのも、
Okay, it
いつもの
is
ことだからです。
11:15 and I may have to vacate this room I'm currently in a little bit. So I think I am just going to try to speed through this dialogue without hearing the voice acting. So yeah, I may just have to speed this up a little bit.
どんなに非常時でも、副団長は揺らぐことなく、俺たちを引っ張ってくださいます。副団長は魔女の手には落ちていません。
That doesn't clear anything though. Okay, what do I ask now? So far it seems okay. Creus's the impression on Creus so far by the jurors is okay. It's gone up twice. It's not so bad. I don't know what that. Circumstances of the murder? I don't know if 13 years ago is going to help. It would discredit the church, maybe? Magic and the royal family. Let's do circumstances of the murder. Where was Prince Lucian killed, and how did he die? I'd like everyone to discuss the particulars surrounding his death. This might help us narrow down someone. Prince Lucian was killed in a greenhouse on the castle grounds. Nothing at the crime scene pointed conclusively to who killed him, or what kind of weapon performed the deed. Allow me at least this much. Vice Commander Krias hasn't been able to do a single bit of investigating. By the way he smiles at me, I can only hope he understands my aim.
俺はあいにく牢屋にいたもので現場を確認できなかったんだが、ヒューゴ、お前は見に行ったか？
はい。とても綺麗な場所でした。血さえなければ。
王家自慢の温室だ。あの美しい花々に囲まれながら死を迎えられたことは。
Yeah, there were flowers surrounding his corpse. Beautiful garden does not make for any amount of solace, but he's picked up on something that's been bothering me for some time. Should I have them discuss this further? I want to make them debate it. What are your thoughts on the location? Why was Prince Lucian killed in the greenhouse?
温室が忍び込みやすかったからだろう。
メンブルムには魔法が使えると聞きます。どこであっても簡単に侵入できると思いますよ。
Well, yes.
犯人はリューシェン殿下を温室で殺さなくてはならない事情があったのは間違いないでしょう。しかし、
葬式の代わりだったのでは？せめて花に囲まれた場所で送ってやろうという殺人者なりの慈悲だ。
Expression of mercy.
殺すほど憎い相手にですか？なんだかでも犯人は遺体の周りに花を添えているんでしたね。
Yeah, probably not. I don't think the killer hated them.
遺体の周りに花？
ええ。捜査資料にも書いてありますよ。
No, he was tied up all day. He didn't have access to any information.
まあ、読ませてもらっていいか？
もちろんです。どうして副団長にだけ？
Gee, I wonder why.
資料。
こうして話しているうちに思い出したのだが、ルーシェン殿下は国家予算委員会に所属していらっしゃった。中でも殿下は税金の無駄遣いを嫌い、税金の無駄といえばガルダですかな。女神の愛鳥であるガルダを無駄というのは不信心極まりないことです。が、そう考える者が少なくないのも確か。
Why are we talking about this?
特に急進派から急進派はルーシェン殿下を支持する者の集まり。
Oh, he's trying to.
同じ思想の持ち主だったと考えるのが自然でしょう。
Okay. He's still trying to pin it on Krias.
そんなの憶測です。ルーシェン殿下がガルダに関して
あまり言いたくはないが、ルーシェンは血も涙もない男だった。城の者たちは
Was he?
でガルダを切り捨てようとしていたルーシェンにいち早く気づいた翼騎士団副団長がガルダを守る。
しかしキャソロックは殿下を憎んでいたわけではない。だからこそ。
Oh no.
何を落ち込んでいる？真実を求める者としてお前は必要なこと、市場に惑わされず冷静に判断できるやつのことを俺は信用する。それにあいつは気づいたみたいだぜ。
Well, Tyril's impression of me is improved. I guess that's a good thing, but Krias is, I don't know. That last choice backfired on me. Huh?
そうか。
But it did give Krias information, so I don't know, maybe it's a good thing. Very,
一通
very
りは
confused.
話し終えたか。そろそろ採決に移ったらどうだ？異端審問官。
I have no choice, this is how it works. Not yet. We need to spend more time discussing the sleeping magic. Oh, right. We come back to
魔
that.
女が魔法を使ったかどうかなんてどうでもいいことだ。これ以上時間をかける必要はない。
Please get that smug look off your face.
私もリンゼルと同意見です。中途半端なまま採決しても、陪審員も魔女も
魔女が眠りの魔法を使ったか否かがはっきりしないと、眠りの魔法が発動していたら、目撃者であるケイレ
異端審問官、時間を無駄に。なぜケイレブ司祭があの時間城にいたのか。
Oh, I know exactly what Conrad's getting at. What is he getting at? I'm so stupid. I can't keep track of my information. I just keep getting lost. Do I have to bring up Conrad's file? He spent a sleepless night.
説明してはくれないのか。君からも言ってくれれば説得力が増すだろうと思ったが、ケイレブ司祭はパーティーの参加者だ。俺のもとに
Yeah, they didn't fall
魔
asleep.
女が魔法を使わなかったのか、はたまた女神の神聖に守られたのか。追求する必要はないだろう。この裁判の冒頭にすでに答えは出ていたんだよ。メンブルムはクライオス・キャソロック。
Is this just gonna backfire on me too? There's no blessing. It's not right to paint Vice Commander Krios as a membrum on a single witness testimony, but just knowing that doesn't help me. I have no way to concretely shut down his argument. I'm clearly not built as a lawyer. If only I got proof of his wrongdoing that night. It would be so easy to argue someone as corrupt as Conrad could never be under the goddess's protection.
さあ、そろそろ投票に移ろうか。
This guy is so stupidly happy. What? Why did it do that? Now I think it's about time we start. Oh. If the Vice Commander gets too many votes here, I'll have to push him into the flames with my own hands. Crap. I have to do something. But I'm powerless.
ここで証人喚問を行う。
What? We have a witness? The heck? Tyril?
証人？ああ、ケイレブ司祭のことか。しかし彼は今。
Yeah, that just makes you sound a bit sus, Conrad.
ケイレブは不幸な事故に見舞われ、まだ意識が戻っていない。
ええ。もし今彼が死んでいたとしても、俺は驚きませんよ。
何を言っている？
証人、どうぞこちらに。
Who is this witness?
はーい。
Freaking! Seriously? Is this his wish? He got the witch to be the witness?
破滅の魔女。この事件の首謀者ですよ。
Is he here to determine whether he used sleeping magic or not? Is that what's going on?
これが魔女？黒いハリボテみたいですけど、それに男の声。
I don't know if this is smart or not. I really don't.
魔女は己の姿を
This is one heck of a gamble, Tyril.
男のふりをしていても不思議はない。しかし、魔女が裁判に現れるなんてめったにないことだぞ。
首謀者を証人として出廷させる。
で、僕に何を言わせたいわけ？
What was that, Conrad? What was that sound?
メンブルムの正体はまだ答える気はないか？
ないね。まだ満足してないもん。
Okay.
そうか。じゃあ一つ目の質問だ。お前は昨夜眠りの魔法を使ったのか？
使ったよ。
Okay, we got an admission that he used sleeping magic.
メンブルムサポートセンターは十分なフォローを売りにしてるんだよ。せっかくのエンジョイタイムに邪魔が入ったらかわいそうじゃないか。
次の質問だ。お前の魔法は王族には効かないのか？
Freaking heck, Tyril.
そこのイケメンがさっきからのたまってるけどいやー、僕もバカにされたもんだ。
Oh my god! The witch just referred to Conrad as a hottie and called him. Oh my god. Oh my god. The witch called Conrad out on the stupid lie.
彼が女神クロムの。
そうだ、ここにいらっしゃるコンラッド殿下。
ムカつくな。あー、ほんとやだ。やだやだやだ。見てるだけで不快だ。吐き気がする。今すぐズタズタにしてやりたいよ、まったく。
なんだ、俺が何をしたって言うんだ。
I mean, you're a Shion of the goddess.
あ、ごめんごめん。ちょっと昔にトリップしてた。女神の末裔に魔法が効くかだっけ。答えは一つだね。
なんだと。
女神の血がどれほど濃いのかも知らないのに、わかるわけないでしょ。
You're gonna try to torture Conrad in front of the entire freaking juror?
この議場にいる時点で全く作用しないわけじゃないのは確定だけど。
True, yes.
でもそれは彼が拒まなかったからってことかもしれない。
I'm not so sure he accepted it.
彼が本気を出せば僕の魔法を跳ねのけることができる。まあ試してみればわかることだけど。
Despite his black murky appearance, I can feel the disparaging grin he's giving me right now. I've still got a trump card. You still have a wish. Whatever you're thinking. I don't know how to play this. I really don't. He's worried about me. A kindness lurks behind Inquisitor Lister's scathing tone. After such an eventful day together, I realize that now. I thought him detestable when we met this morning, but I'm rather fond of him now. No matter what slander he may spout, I doubt I could come to hate him. Thank you for worrying about me. Oh, that was good. Okay. Witch, I've decided on my reward. Show me your magic now.
いいよ。どんな魔法がいい？
You can do anything you want to Prince Conrad, so long as it doesn't put his life in peril.
おい、何を言っている？
Yeah, I do. This is my revenge.
契約成立の証を立てよう。ちょっと痛いけど。
Okay. A curse around my heart. An incredible power closes in on my heart, squeezing it tight and stalling my breath.
大丈夫か？
Oh, CG. I'm not doing the voice effects.
おい魔女、この苦しみようはなんだ？さっきはここまでじゃなかっただろう。
うるさいな。この子は一筋縄じゃいかない子なんだよ。思った通りだ。
They look pretty good together, don't they?
ああ、めんどくさいめんどくさい。
Protected? By what?
私は立てられたけど、ひどい拒絶反応だね。
By Rune's magic?
そこまで拒否されると、さすがの僕も傷ついちゃう。
Rune's magic might be protecting Marnie.
この報酬は撤回する。こいつを解放しろ。
無理。魔法ってのはね、走り出したら止まらないものなんだよ。
そりゃまた貴重な情報だ。ゆっくりでいい。息をしろ。
Aw, he's worried.
くそ。
Freaking heck! I did not expect a kiss scene! What the heck? Where's this coming from? The heck? I really was not expecting it to go that way.
薬だ。飲み込め。
What? Medicine what? Inquisitor Lister?
彼女の魔力が安定した。君、何を飲ませたの？
Yeah, what trick did the Inquisitors have up their sleeve? The lack of oxygen has rendered me dizzy. Just now, did he?
医療行為だ。
Sure, whatever you say. Huh?
純然たる、まごうことなき医療行為だ。そうだろ、下っ端騎士。
もしかして俺のことですか？ よく会話は聞こえなかったんですが、突然苦しみ出したこいつに、
ああ、
いや、人工呼吸。
薬を飲ませた。
あ、なるほど。
そういうことだ。赤毛、
Yes, sir. No lawsuit required.
この妙な感じは。さっきまでの緊迫した空気はどこ行ったの？
俺も気に食わないよ。お前の力で変えてくれ。
ああ、いいとも。報酬即払いだ。
The witch brings his fingers together in a satisfying snap, and Conrad floats up into the air.
ああ。
Okay,
僕のま、下ろしてくれ。
magic works. I do have to hurry this up though. You can stop now, we get the picture.
このまま落下死させることもできるけど。
Despite the spies. At first I thought the witch was talking to me, but that misconception lasted only a second. I hate Conrad, yes, but I have no negative feelings for the royal family as a whole. No, the witch is talking to someone else entirely. Who?
早く下ろせ。裁判をまだ長引かせる気か？
He hates the royal family?
それもそうだ。
Okay, that's information for me. Why does he hate the royal family?
もう僕の出番は終わりかな。
ああ、なんなら牢屋で待っててくれてもいいぞ。
やだよ。寝心地悪そうだもん。
というわけで、王族にも魔女の魔法は効くようです。つまり、
Okay. That helped Krios a lot.
つまり
司祭が嘘をついてたなんてな。
やっぱりクライオス様は無実だったのね。一体誰がメンブルムなの？
Are they voting now?
拉致があかん。今夜はキャサの。
なぜそうなるのですか？たった今、目撃証言が嘘だったって証明されたでしょ。
Yes, very.
ケイレブが勝手にやったことだ。私は何も知らん。キャサロックじゃないなら。
なんだと？
ルーシェン殿下との仲が良好？そんな話、今さら誰が信じますか？
モナハン枢機卿、さっき
ノイシュバーン家が他国から陰で何と言われているのかご存知ですか？
Oh, here we go.
昔から王位継承争いに暗殺はつきもの。
He's gonna get voted. He's gonna get voted.
枢機卿。
Damn.
疑われたショックで我を失っていたようだな。それで思ってもないことを口にしてしまったと。陪審員たちもどう結論を出せばいいか迷い苦しんでいる。これは提案だが、今夜は2人の騎士の職務を思い出せ。王位継承権を持つ俺や目が。
おお、さすがコンラッド殿下。
Damn. Conrad is still playing this game really well. This doesn't look good.
そんな。
往生際が悪いな。それで君はずっとキャサロックを擁護していたな。
No, Hugo.
お許しください、コンラッド殿
副団長。
ほう。
騎士だからって理由で処刑する人間を決めるの？
けど王子や枢機卿に票を入れるのもな。特にコンラッド。
Yeah, you'd be left with Parker. Inquisitor Lister, if we don't do something, Krios will die.
これがサクリファイスの結論なら受け入れるしかない。
True. But I don't want to accept it.
だったら今俺たちにできることをやるしかないな。
Okay, what can we do? We're here as facilitators. The only thing we can do right now. It's the only thing is rage. Intake the member and provide a new discussion topic. Probably that, right? We can't give our opinions directly, but we can point them in the right direction.
そういうことだ。
Feel a strong gaze on me and look up at the stage. Krios looks unflinchingly at us. Despite being closer to death than any of us here, his eyes show no sign of fear. To borrow Inquisitor Lister's turn phrase, that's the look of a man who knows he's going to win. Oh. Inquisitor Lister meets his gaze, then slowly closes his eyes. It's a silent, instant conversation. I know intuitively they've decided on a plan of attack.
サクリファイスの皆さん、次の議題に移りますよ。
まだ話すことがあったか。
クライオス・キャソロックを処刑すると決定した。
そうでしょうか。まだ多くの者たちが納得していないようですが。
その通りです。
I have opinions, but I have no time to state them right now, so I'm just gonna let this play out.
高い騎士が処刑されるなんて絶対にダメ。
騎士だからって理由だけじゃ投票しづらいよな。
しかしもう時間が。
ええ、ですからさっさと進めましょう。メンブルムは殿下を殺害するのに刃物を凶器。
Inquisitor Lister throws up the sacrificia, the first question he gave me in the greenhouse.
刃物を選んだ理由？そんなの考えるまでもない。人を殺すのに最も適。
騎士は皆剣を携帯しているな。
剣以外にも人を殺す手段はい
Exactly.
くらでもありますよ。
殿下を殺害するためには剣を使う必要がある。
何をわけのわからぬことを。
ヒューゴ、音質で見聞きしたことをもう少し教えて。
はい。俺が捜査資料には簡単にしか書かれていませんが、本当にひどいありさまで。
それこそがメンブルムの目的だったのかもしれない。
Yes, the organs.
メンブルムはリューシェン殿下の命を奪いたかったわけ。
Now I see what's going on. Inquisitor Lister is guiding the Vice Commander to the truth of this case using the debate topics. Yes. Crius was shut in his cell until right before the trial. He's at a serious disadvantage due to being unable to investigate on his own. Providing debate topics is all we can do, but Inquisitor Lister is using that single method to save the Vice Commander. Okay, he's gonna help him save his own life by giving him things to debate and defend himself with. Okay, information. Information's your best friend, Crius. He's not doing it because they're friends. Inquisitor Lister wouldn't be moved by action by such emotions. It's because he knows without a doubt that the Vice Commander is innocent. He believes that if anyone can reveal who the Membrum truly is, it's him. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm like, isn't Zen the detective? And Zen's not even here. I was overcome with worry when I saw Vice Commander Krios being tortured, but now I know they are connected by a deep bond of trust.
さあ、それはまだわからない。
次の議題に移る。
キャサロックが
言いよどんだというか、不確かな発言は控えた方がいい。
さてはリサ。お前、キャサロック。
ならば次の議題はリンゼルに決めさせましょうか。
いや、そのものだってキャサロック。
Male Diaz. Shut this guy up. He's still so invested in art. Let's see here. What should the next topic be? Culprit's state of mind, culprit's alibi. State of mind, alibi. State of mind or alibi? I don't know. Freaking. His alibi doesn't excuse him though, so state of mind?
犯人の心境？そういえば、枢機卿は犯人はルーシェン殿下を憎んでいたわけではないとおっしゃっていました。
そうとも限らんぞ。何せ
さすが枢機卿。魔女に関しての知識が豊富。
お前たちが不勉強なだけだ。
Says the man that prevented the Vice Commander from being able to put the effort in the first place.
枢機卿のおっしゃる通りです。
まあいいだろう。これから話すことは教会の禁則事項。
This guy's gonna dig his own grave, right?
歴史上最初のメンブルムと思われるそのものは一見ごく普通の人間だった。善悪の判断のつかない凶悪犯そのもの。いや違うな。善は己、それ以外は全て悪。そう心から信じているがゆえ、メンブルムに
Sounds like a certain somebody.
処刑できたのですか？
The Membrum was previously a member of the church, right? Is that what this is leading
これ
to?
以上は禁則事項
そんな。
According to the treatise on witches, the humans lost 50 years ago. Not even the church knows what happened to the Membrum.
メンブルムがどういうものなのか詳しく知れただけ十分です。
But the humans let the member go, didn't they? In the previous
メン
trials.
ブルムはルーシェンを美しい温室で殺害した。さらに遺体に花
They
を
would
添
let
え
the member go if the member was a member of the church, right? That's why they want to keep it all hush hush? Is that what's going on?
ゆえにメンブルムはルーシェンが憎くて殺害したわけだったら俺は容疑者から俺はルーシェンが疎ましくてしょうがなかった。
ここに来
And
てみんな
the truth comes out.
言うことがコロコロ変わってる。
The culprit was after Prince Lucian's organs. They also felt something other than hatred for him. I feel like we're getting closer and closer to the truth. And for the next topic. Sleeping magic, relationship to the victim. Sleeping magic, relationship to the victim. Sleeping magic? Hold on, let me just respond to my brother's text real quick. Let's see. How much time can I squeeze out for myself? Just sleeping magic. Let's go with that. I don't want to second guess. I really need to go, dude. Come on, trial. I want to know what happens though. Ah, crap. Should I? Wait. Let's try that again. Relationship with the victim?
そうだな。メンブルムがルーシェン殿下に複雑な思いを抱えていたのは明白だ。殿下とどんなか
こうして話して実はルーシェン殿下と何かあったとしても嘘をついたり隠したりすれば
意味はあるさ、キューゴ。モナハンス。
すみません、副団長。
ま、やってるうちに見えて、あと言えることはそうだな。ここから先の嘘は
Yes, okay.
要は嘘つきは地獄に落ちるって話さ、サミ。君はそのままで大丈夫だよ。
This kid is 8 years old. I don't expect him to be able to follow along.
僕はい
い子だ。ルーシェン殿下との関係は皆自己紹介の時に触れたが、殿下に対してどんな感情を抱いていたかも含め大したことじゃないと思って言わなかったんだが、実は 4,5 年前に一度、
Okay.
ルーシェン殿下に剣の手ほどきをしたことがあったんだ。
Okay.
その時の殿下はなんというか必死な様子で、そういういきさつもあって殿下に対しては好感を持っている。臓器を奪うほどじゃないが、ルーシェン殿下がガルダ廃止論者なんて話もあるが、実際殿下から中言を受けたことは一度。
Okay.
俺はルーシェン殿下とは本当に一度もお会いしたことはあります。あ、かなり厳しい方だという評判をよく聞くので、
He was strict.
そういう方が王様になったら。
私はルーシェン殿下が礼拝にいらっしゃる時にお出迎えしておりました。いや、実際は最初のご挨拶だけで、教会とは祈りを捧げるだけでなく説教を聞く場でもあるのに、もう少し我らのこと。
最初のお話とだいぶ印象が変わりますね。
Damn.
キャサロックが脅すからだ。命取りだとか地獄に落ちるなど言う。
He has nothing to say.
コンラッド殿下は先ほど証言いただいたことから、
ああ
Yeah, I think he was pretty truthful in the last part.
君の番だ。ルーシェン殿下は孤児院に遊びに。
忍者ごっこ。
Ninja.
僕たちのことを助けてくれる。
あれが正義なものか。人が築いてきた財産をかすめ取る。
そういえばモナハン枢機卿は忍者の被害に遭われたんでしたね。
Damn.
忍者は義族の名前だよ。彼は金持ちの
So
家か
this
ら
is like Robin Hood. Interesting. That's the first I've heard of
有
him.
名人なんだけどね。そういえば 忍者の
ルーシェン様、忍者の真似すごく得意だったよ。ルーシェン様とはみんなで鬼ごっこした今まであった辛いこととか、孤児院でルーシェン様のお話も聞いたよ。どんな約束かは教えてくれなかったけど、約束をお父さんに。立派なお父さん。
そうなんだ。
サミーにとって
ルーシェン様、僕はルーシェン様みたいになり。
Okay.
話してくれてありがとう、サミー。
いつの間に進行役は異端審問官から翼騎士に変わったんだ。
頼む。
Conrad. Okay. As long as I quick save, I can. Everyone did this morning. Push for a confession. What did everyone do this morning?
そうだな。ここまで来て結論をついて。
犯行時刻の行動ならともかく、
異端審問官が議題を決めるってことで、ここまで進めてきたんですから。俺は朝起きたら首にこんなものがついてたから。
Okay.
異端審問会に出頭して聴取を受けました。副団長の無実を証明するために。
あいつはバカか。
You go and never change. He's so honest to a fault.
大好きクラブなのか。
俺もまずは異端審問会に出頭した。それから一旦詰め所に行ったな。大切な会議があったんだ。まあ、そうこうしているうちに異端審問会がやってきて、連行され、投獄、
Now his torture is
私も
brought to
朝
light.
一で異端審問会に向かった。日夜魔女と相対する審問官なら、この首のものを解除でき。
Okay.
僕は行かなきゃいけない場所があるなんて。
Yes.
起きてきた先生がこれを。
最後はモナハン枢機卿です。
私も皆と似たようなものだ。
目撃者の偽証は午前中に行ったんですか？
それはもう終わった話だろ。
ええ、その件については明日朝一にお話を伺うことにしましょう。今は裁判に集中しましょう。赤毛、証言させたいやつがいるなら今だぞ。
Anyone you want to testify? What? I have to testify someone? What the heck? Should we just go with Monaghan? I'm so confused. What am I supposed to freaking do? Oh my god. I don't know. What do I have evidence of? I don't even know. But so far I feel like this guy's writing his own grave, so.
私に助言を求めるとは、やっと枢機卿のありがたみが分かったか。よくやろう、話してやる。
Yeah, talk more. Talk more and doom yourself.
何もないんだよ。
ちょっと待ちなさい。
サミーの証言中に何か気づかれたんじゃないですか？
あれは大したこと。少年、君は食事当番だから朝食を作ったと言ったな。
僕のお父さんは
そう。
何か引っかかりますか？
この年の子を一人でキッチンに立たせるというのはな、包丁や火を使うだろ
う。お子さんには優しいんですね。
なんだ、
サミーが付き添いなく調理したって。
朝食を作った後に先生が起きてきたと言って。
また話がそれているぞ。いいのか、いた。
I don't know what to do. To the next topic, continue. Continue the conversation.
バカバカ。
それでいい。
Oh, okay, okay, cool.
枢機卿のおっしゃったように、朝食は一人で作ったのか。
本当は先生。
Then why did you?
そうだろうな。
お肉は新鮮なうちに。
Okay.
あと一押し、 クライオスは気づいてるだろうが、ガキを責めると民衆の反感を買う。援護してやった方がいいだろう。
Do I have any evidence that could give the vice commander the support he needs? Support? What am I supporting? Is that right? Is that right?
このまま俺の部下にならないか？
I
クライ
guess
オスよ
so.
り可愛がってやるぞ。
Sure. Sure, Tyril. Huh?
さっさと片付けるぞ。サミー、今着ているその服はお前のものなのか？
ううん。
John.
なぜ人のものを着ている？
それは僕服を2着しか持って
なぜ服を汚したんだい、サミー。
Is he the member?
それはルーシェン様のお肉を袋に入れるときに血がいっぱいついちゃったんだ。
Freaking heck, kid!
君が天下を。
子供のザレ言だろ。
サミー、ルーシェン殿下の肉をどうした？
My gosh.
シチューにしたよ。朝からお肉たっぷりのシチューって贅沢だよね。貴族様みたい。
Oh, kid.
食べたの？
朝は先生と異端審問会に行かなくちゃいけなくて。
他の子は。
Wow.
孤児院を調査するべきだ。
What is going on with this
そんな
orphanage?
必要はない。時間の無駄だ。
Conrad.
サミー、肉は相当な量だっただろう。
あ、そうだった。まだ冷蔵庫にあると思う。
調査は必要不可欠ですよ、殿下。
Oh my god. Why is Conrad acting so odd? Yeah, what do you have with this orphanage? Why do you not want us to investigate? What are you doing there?
サミー、どうして天下を食べようと思ったの？
エンバイン。
I'm fine. The horse stew?
エンバインは馬の足のお肉だよ。
ルーシェン殿下のようになりたくて殿下を食べた。
Who fed this kid this kind of logic?
信じられん。こんな無邪気な顔をして。何か
I mean, I guess I was right to suspect the kid, but I mean...
枢機卿は牛や豚に対して罪悪感。善は己、それ以外は悪。それがメンブルムの思考だ。罪人は罰から逃れるために嘘をつく。しかし己を善人だと信じている者には分からないはずだ。
By that logic, I guess the child is,
悪なのか。
Yeah.
サミー、君は良い行いをしたと思っているんだ。
最初はね、魔女さんに僕をルーシェン様にしてってお願いしようと考えてひらめいたんだ。みんなでルーシェン様を食べればいいんだって。そしたらみんなで
I mean, he's 8 years old. Surely he understands death by now, right?
奴隷なんかにならなくて済むんだよ。
Slaves.
いいアイディアでしょ。
Conrad. Conrad!
狂っておる。今すぐ採決に移れ。
民衆投票を始める。300人の倍。
Okay. What are they gonna do? Sammy looks around him with confusion. It's clear he has no idea what's just happened.
よし、異端審問官、処刑台に連れて行け。
No. We don't decide his punishment. The jury does, right?
待ってください。まだ8歳ですよ。
何を言っておる。こいつは殿下を殺して孤児院の子供たちにその肉を
Freaking kid, you kill Lucian.
17歳以下の犯罪は少年裁判所の管轄。これまで死刑の判決が出たことはない。そもそもの話、
人間の子供ならそうだろう。しかしこいつはメンブルムだぞ。化け物に
でももう少し慎重に判断した方。
おい、今は何時だ。
1時50分です。
You have 10 minutes.
今すぐ処刑しろ。
コンラッド殿下まで。
忘れたのか。メンブルムは午前2時を過ぎると万能とやらがどの程度のものか知らんが、ここにいる全員が命を奪われる可能。
1時間のタイムリミットには。
What are we gonna do, man? How's this gonna play out?
化け
Sammy.
なんてお願いしたってダメだよね。
Oh no.
やっぱりルーシェン様だけだったな。僕たちに優しくしてくれる大人はルーシェン様だけ。
I mean, dude, you kind of did that your own self.
殺しておきながら何を。
でも大丈夫。ルーシェン様を食べればずっと
Okay,
美味し
sure.
くね。まだ帰れないな。僕も
化け物に帰る場所などない。ここです。
僕だけルーシェン様。
なれるわけがなかろう。早く地獄
Dude, you're gonna die. Dude.
地獄。
What? Am I allowed to help him? Technically, I can't help him, right? I'm not allowed to.
魔女さん、ルーシェン様になれないなら今すぐお父さんたちのところに。代わりに僕の体食べちゃっていいから。
Uh-oh. Sammy! Sammy disappears as if he was never there in the first place. There's no sound, no warning, he's just gone. And only the witch knows where he will end up.
面白かった。
Did I do the right thing by not helping him? I don't think I was allowed to help him though. I think I would have died if I...
まさかあんな小さな子供が犯人だったなんて。普通のミステリー小説じゃ殺したい、食べたいと思っても理性が邪魔。ところがどっこい、僕にかかればひ弱な子供をバーサーカーに大変身。誰もがなりたい自分になる。熱血教師になって不良生徒を構成。アメフト部を結成し全国制覇を目指す。それともカリスマハイパークリエイター。
Okay, dude, whatever. This witch. I throw a punch at the witch, but my fist does nothing but cut through the air in front of me.
無駄ってこと理解してても殴りたかったって。
Okay.
やっぱり魔女で居続けることにしよう。君にそ。
Oh my god. Okay, so what do we do now? We're back in our world? But
腹減った。眠い。めんどくせえから今日は詰め所で寝るか。じゃあな。
just like that, Tyril? Oh, whoops. Oops, what? You don't know what happened to that kid. I guess everyone went back to where they were before the trial started? How? Where do we go from here? I understand how tired you are, but you should at least eat something. I have some warm milk here, so start by drinking that.
いや、なんでお前までついてきてんだよ。帰れって言ったよな。
I don't know, man. I don't know why she's following you. I'm tired too. Let me stay here until morning.
嫌だね。ここは俺の城だ。
Palace, place, I think. I'll be borrowing your couch.
だから。くそ。
Sorry.
俺は苦手なんだよ。人を励ますとか、そういうの。
Okay, dude. Oh, I didn't mean to cry, nor did I ever expect someone in Inquisitor Leicester's position to console someone he barely knows. But the moment I feel his arm around me, the stress melts away. The sense of safety brings my tears along with
俺た
it.
ちは最善を尽くした。だからって、全てを救えるわけじゃない。
It's kind of hard to be excited about this CG here after all that's happened in that carnival trial, but oh my god. Damn. It is a good CG though. They look cute. His voice is surprisingly gentle for a man who so often communicates with sarcasm and teasing banter. It's not quite right. It's his voice. His voice is so beautiful that anything he says is liable to remain in my heart. You seem like you would be a good singer. Oh?
あ
You have a beautiful voice.
俺の歌が聞きたいなら、コッコ開けてこい。
The National Treasury. Guess I'll have to give up on that then. I guess I can't afford him. Sammy's despair ran deep. He believed he'd remain in a life of sorrow if he couldn't become Prince Lucian. Why was the vision of his future so bereft of any hope? Yeah, that orphanage is something we have to look into. Slaves. The children at that orphanage are forced into slavery. Prince Lucian began to visit recently because he picked up on this fact. Are these the slaves that he's using for the so-called tunnel project thing? Conrad is responsible for this. Sure, it would explain why he consistently tried to avoid discussing Sammy and the orphanage at the trial. Are these the slaves involved with building the tunnel that was mentioned even in the prologue? Like slaves were being used? It's child labor. This is a lot more than I thought it would be. The pieces line up perfectly, but I'm missing concrete evidence. In all likelihood, Prince Lucian was unable to do anything about the situation for similar reasons. It's kind of sad. He tried to help. If I want to do something about the slaves, I'm going to need to face off with Conrad's hound. I don't even have the luxury of being in the castle like Prince Lucian did. Will I really be able to find anything worthwhile? Okay, there's no way this is, I said yesterday that this shadow looked like Tyril's, but there's no way it's him. I don't think so. It doesn't check out. All I could manage that night was to freeze in fear. Can a weak girl whose only recourse when branded with sin was to plead for help from above really save everyone?
またなんかめんどくさいこと考えてるだろう。もう今日は寝ろ。
Yes, sir. Though it was only for one day, I feel blessed to have gotten the chance to work under you.
その割にはしかめ面してたように見えたけどな。
I mean, and that would be because I was forced to witness Vice Commander Krios' unjustified torture. But now I understand that I couldn't have changed anything. If you had made your disdain plain, you would have been removed from the investigation and unable to participate in the trial. You invited me over to put a leash on the Cardinal as the daughter of a noble family. Yeah, I wasn't able to be as effective as you'd hoped, but you still made it work. You're incredible, really. You came out with a crazy, devious, almost insolent plan.
よし、今すぐ出ていけ。
Oh, you don't want praise? Haha. My exhaustion has been compounded by the tears I've shed, leaving me weary. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I realize I'm being rude, but I don't have the mental wherewithal to care. I want to be someone like you. I can earn the power and influence you have. I can win against him. He doesn't know what you're talking about, sweetie. Wow. I feel sleep dragging me further down. I doubt I'll get another chance to talk so candidly with Inquisitor Lister, yet I don't have it in me to stay awake. I force my eyes open and a tiny speck of light enters my vision. What I at first think is the table light actually turns out to be a small flower. My very last thought before sleep finally takes me is surprised that even he has a soft spot for flowers. Yes, this is where the night ends. Wow, what a what a development. Ah, damn. Okay. Well, I think that is honestly where I am going to leave this for now because I have long overstayed my time here. I am going to save this in a new slot. Completion of that trial. And I am going to end the stream now because I have to get out of this room. Someone else needs to sleep here for the night. So, okay, guys, thank you very much to those who stuck around. And I don't know if this was boring at all. It was very entertaining for me, but I imagine not everyone likes the stuff I like. So, yeah, I am going to end this here. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you next time. Da-da-da-da-da-da.